And we are coming down in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I might not be plugged in. It's
Hey, we are on.
Welcome to Getting Sports for Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler, and I'm joined by
Mark.
the captain.
Yeah.
He got thrown off.
Sheen Washable.
Nah.
Steps up to the plate.
This is the Master Chris Massey.
And the red of a red baron.
Yeah. All right, we're here. All right, so we'll just do a quick around the horn on Toast of Excellence and starting lineups. Massey has a couple things he needs to help Kendall with in terms of technical difficulties, and then that way the three of us over here will get into discussion. So, Kendall, what are we drinking?
So,
Hasenrugen.
yeah, that's it. Octoberfest is upon us. And I think this is the earliest we've ever done it on the show. A favorite of ours, we do it every year. We get the Hofbrau mini-keg.
What's it called?
Hofbrau.
That's not what it's called.
What would you like to call it, Kyle?
Oh, what did we talk about? I just
The beer?
said
Okay.
Hasenrugen.
Yeah, we're having Hasenrugen. It's a good beer. But yeah, with Hofbrau, we do the mini-keg. And we might actually end up doing this a couple times.
We're going to do it a couple times.
This will be like a...
I don't think Mock was joking when he said every week.
Listen, I'm not joking.
Listen, I'm in.
Mock likes the Oktoberfest.
Kendall, it's not your birthday next week.
It never was. I
Yes,
was built in a lab. Glad you like that. So yeah, that's what we're all drinking. We all have our Steins. We're probably gonna not do the Stein challenge tonight, but we're gonna post a video at some point of us doing it.
Yeah, we'll do it at some point. It's not even Oktoberfest yet. It's still August.
Yeah, August Fest.
We're doing pre-fest.
What's it called?
Gusenbruggen. What are we drinking?
Hasenrugen.
Hasenrugen.
It's terrible souls. Anybody have any toasts?
Yes, I have a toast.
Oh, so loud.
Oh, no, I got one. I'm taking Mott's.
Okay.
I have a toast to Miguel Cabrera for hitting home run number 500.
Miggy.
Yeah.
Was he like the 28th person or something like that and to hit 500?
Yeah.
I know.
Sounds right.
All I saw was he was the first Venezuelan person to do it. MLB making up whatever they can. That's it.
Isn't it crazy? He's been in the league for 17 years and he finally just hit it.
You know, some guys. You know.
It's amazing that it took us 17 years. I'm surprised he didn't do it year one, Kyle.
Oh, he didn't.
The way you said it, he's been in like 17 years and he just did it.
Well, what's bullshit is that his first year, he got called up in September and won the World Series.
Why is that bullshit?
But he didn't win anything ever since.
Yep.
Beat the Yankees. That was really cool. Thanks for bringing it up.
He was in left field.
Really enjoyed that happening.
He was a left fielder at the time.
Hey, so we could drink these now, right?
Well, toast. Anybody else got any toast real quick? We'll just run through. Mass, no? Kyle?
My toast of excellence is to Reese Hoskins.
Boo.
Yeah.
You guys all hate him.
Coming off the IL.
Yeah, we hit 2 ding-dongs yesterday.
And he's gonna
So
make,
now the Philly fans like him again.
and he's going to make 7 fielding errors in the next week.
You guys have hated him all year.
We hate everyone.
So did you guys see that Little League like World Series type thing where it's like the opening pitch was
Yeah.
like 17? Like I get it symbolically, yeah, it was really cool, but also really ridiculous. They started from like the outfield and they throw like 10 feet in at a time to each player.
They were teaching him good cutoff mechanics.
I mean, it must be
Hit the
excellent.
guy,
Yeah.
hit the guy.
They must be really good then.
Relay.
Because they did it 20 times in a
Hey,
row.
think they'll play softball?
Probably better than us.
I have a toast, but we'll do it after we drink, just because it's lengthy. Gentlemen?
Prost.
Hasenrugen!
Hold on.
No, Kendall doesn't get any.
Rebecca, could you help, please?
He's coming over to you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, imagine
Hey,
Max
guess
just
what?
dropped
Nick
it.
Foley's life wasn't that great.
You got thrown off
Cheers.
the balcony.
Well, I made the joke earlier. I was like, it's amazing how a guy can have 2 books and not be able to read. So my toast of excellence is to the yearly Madden ability rating things that the memers make. You know, they do those every year. Big fan. So some of them are repeats, but whatever. So Tom Brady, go deep jit, the increased throw power when playing in Florida. Film study, access to opposing team's playbook. And do-over, ref throws flags on defense after interceptions.
Huh.
All right, we got Jamal Adams. Sack specialist, better pass rush moves because you can't do anything else. Acrobat, higher chance for interceptions, ability never works. And Omaha, change the play call when coach asks you to play coverage so you can blitz instead. Aaron Rodgers has a choke specialist go 1-4 in NFC Championship games. Tantrum, complain over your general manager cutting your 7th-string wide receiver. And Karen Rodgers, demanding to speak with the manager. Jalen Ramsey has blind eye, claim Hunter Renfrow never burned you. Scapegoat, blame teammates when you give up a touchdown. And PTSD, turn into a 60 overall when facing Darnell Mooney, Hunter Renfrow, or CeeDee Lamb. Joe Burrow, squandered, waste your career playing for the Bengals. Outmatched, be forced to carry the dumpster fire organization that drafted you. And no protection, reduced offensive line blocking because your team drafted a wide receiver instead. Michael Thomas is all the same, crybaby, the slant specialist, but he also has bad timing, which is don't get surgery until June, so you have to miss part of the season. Oh, what are you catching?
Nothing. Just doing a thing while you're talking.
They're throwing curveballs over there. Carson Wentz, contagious, transfer injury bugs to your teammates. Break a leg, you get injured in practice before the season. And
competitive Pokemon.
Pick specialist, perfect accuracy when targeting defenders. Ben Roethlisberger, relentless, never take no for an answer. Pretender, only beat sub-500 teams.
Yep.
And TikTok boys, wide receivers / tight ends have increased chance of dropping passes.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott, Butterfingers, chance of fumbling. Robbery, make $15 million a year without being a top 5 running back. And Burner, increased chance of breaking a long touchdown run. Ability stopped working in 2017. And then last but not least, Deshaun Watson. Focus, your increased accuracy after getting a massage. Refusal, sit out entire season to force a trade. And menace to society, get accused of 23 counts of misconduct sexually.
I do have a toast factions.
Okay. Why is it after the sexual misconduct one?
Just sparked it.
Happy birthday to Kobe Bryant.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one. Why did so you went? That's what sparked your Kobe Bryant thought was the whole Colorado thing?
The app reminded me. I saw it earlier, but
oh, all right. So before we get into, we're going to talk some fantasy football stuff because that season is upon us. Some of us, all of us have a draft under our belt. Some of us too.
see.
We're going to make some changes to our GSWD draft this year. We're going to do what we did a few years ago for baseball. We're going to do a set it and forget it league where we're just going to draft guys, and whatever happens, happens. They get hurt, sucks to suck. No bench, no changing stuff. Just pick a team and let it ride.
Big wheels.
But before, so I wanted to pose this question. It comes off of biases for the White Sox, but it applies to like all sports. How important? Because I bring this up to the group because I know Mock was a big proponent of this argument against the Steelers last year when they had that big undefeated streak that they were on. How important is it when you have a team that's playing really well or has a really good record, but seems to always flounder against teams that should be at their level of competitiveness or higher? Does it kind of like, does it always make for like a fake team that's not going to go anywhere? So like, the reason I asked that is because I've been looking, I was talking to Kyle about it on the way here. The White Sox. The White Sox are the third best team in the AL this year, fighting for 2 with the Astros. They've been consistently winning games all year, but they have a losing record this season against the Yankees. They only won 1 game. They're 1-5. They got swept in their first series against the Red Sox. I think they have a losing record against the Astros. They have a losing record against Tampa. They're playing Toronto now, so we'll see what happens with that. But all these teams that they're going to see in the postseason, because right now your postseason is looking at as Tampa, New York, Houston, and then either like Boston or Oakland, more than likely. And they have a losing record to all those teams. So, like, do you think that, like does that kind of, like, you know, for better or for worse, kind of...
You also got to think about it this way. They're not healthy.
No, I know they're not healthy, but the point is that they're demolishing the bad teams. And, like, some of the games that they lost, like, the latest series against the Yankees, one that kicked off with the Field of Dreams game, that was a very good series. The first game was awesome, but the whole series was really good. It was back and forth. It was down to the wire every time. I think the Yankees won the third game by 2, but the White Sox still put up runs in the ninth. Like, it was a good series, but at the end of the day, they still lost the games. And you can't guarantee you're going to be healthy in the postseason, right? I mean, people go down at any time. So, like, being a team that is playing really well all year but doesn't really seem to show up against the good teams, does that weigh as much in baseball as it does in football?
I don't think so because baseball's a weird sport because the season's so long, and it almost more than other sports, if you get hot at the right time. So, like, if you're a team that plays good baseball and you just kind of struggle against better teams, if you get hot at the right, you have the talent, and a hot streak can kind of overtake it. And the games are more back to back.
Yeah.
Football's a little different where, teams get hot, but you have a week in between games. So it's easier to reset almost.
Right.
Baseball, it's
Right.
you play today and you may have a day off, but it's more consistent.
I guess, like, my thought process behind it is more from the standpoint of, like, because I've watched a lot of the White Sox games. I'm trying to get more into baseball, and having a team that's been growing and being competitive obviously helps. It'd be tough if I was trying to get into baseball and I was like a Pirates fan. But
Shout out J-Mart.
But I think the concern for me, and again, I'm the baseball novice here, but like but you're not asking any questions, and you'll just say the Cardinals will lose in 5 anyway. But like when they played the Yankees, every time they played the Yankees, even in the Field of Dream games, which they won, Lance Lynn didn't put on a good performance. Like, their starting pitchers that have been good all year always struggle against the best teams. Their bullpen struggles against... I mean, Lynn gave up 5 through 5, which, I mean, I know you're going to hit home runs, but, like, if you're the best pitcher on one of the best teams, it's your job to be able to put down the best bats on the other team. And he didn't do that. Liam Hendricks, supposed to be is arguably the best closer in the AL, got rocked against the Yankees twice. Even Kimbrel didn't look great against the Yankees. And Liam Hendricks has looked bad against the Red Sox. Giolito looked bad against the Red Sox. Keuchel's looked bad against the Rays, the Red Sox, the Athletics. So it's like all the, their strengths, like it seems like every time they play a good team, their pitching is subpar to what it is when they play bad teams, and their hitting slides back than to what it does when they play bad teams. When they play bad teams, they go out and they throw 2 hit performances in 7 innings, no earned runs, and the team wins 7-1. But then when they play the good teams, their starters give up 5 over 6. The bullpen has 4 walks, gives up 3, and they only put 2 runs up on the board. So it just seems like very pattern-like, and you know what I mean? Like, and like I get like they could get hot, but
I think it comes down to the same where you have a team with talent that when they get into the postseason, you hope it shows up more. Again, baseball's a weird sport where the season's long. They have all the numbers and analytics, I mean, through the roof, but it's everything is a series, so as long as you have the talent that can show up, they just have to show up. Similar to even basketball and hockey, where it's a series.
right.
A lot of times, the better team comes out because they're going to win the 4 out of the 7, but
the hot streak is
being
used.
It's much more prevalent in those sports than it is in a football.
Playing more games over a shorter time.
Yeah. I think if the White Sox were in a position where they were going to kind of be like, hey, we're going to have to play the wild card game, I'd be concerned. But foreseeably, they're going to win their division, and they're going to have a longer series. And I think they could combat. I don't... Like, if you were like the fringe team, like, oh, man, so you got to put your best guy versus a team that you've struggled against, then it's like, well, then there's some cause for concern. But I think, like Mark is saying, that you almost, in a lot of senses, you want to be the team that gets hot in mid-September versus August. Because, hey, it's great, win all these games in August, but what happens if you cool down? And then, like, hey, you make it to the playoffs, but
we saw that, now is maybe 5-6 years ago with the Red Sox, when they were like red hot in July and August. They had, I think it was like a 10.5, 11 game lead, going into September, and then they miss the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean,
It happens.
Yeah.
Mets famously lost 17 of 20, and
Yeah.
the Phillies swooped in right at the end.
And it's funny to baseball. It happens so fast. Even
Yeah.
if you're 10 games out, you can make that up in a week and a half.
Well, especially when you play division people.
Yeah.
Because if the Red Sox are playing the Yankees, I know if the Yankees win and the Red Sox lose, it's still a game.
But it's like 2.
Huh?
It's almost like 2 games.
Right, because you're losing to them, and you know what I mean. Yeah. So
You think about it, if you're 4 games back in football, that means it's a month before you're even.
right.
Where in baseball, you could
That's not
get
even
to
a week.
Friday,
Yeah.
and you're already moving on. Speaking of Kyle, keep talking shit about the Yankees. It's working out for him.
Kyle's rooting for the Yankees this weekend or this right now.
They're playing the Braves.
Yeah. This was
Since he was talking shit, I think they've lost 7 games.
Good. They got him hot. Beat the fucking Braves.
I saw something. The Braves and the Yankees they're the first 2 teams to play each other in 120 years with 9-game win streaks on the line.
And they're
or
each
something
coming in on a 9-game win
Yeah,
streak.
well, that's pretty cool.
Who the fuck
Finds this shit.
finds that
Yeah.
out?
Well, that'd be a cool job to have, to be the guy who just looks up random stats and then runs the papers to the broadcasters.
But think about it. You got to be like, they both are on a 9-game win streak. Who even thinks of that shit?
What's the thing? Think how good you are with Baseball Reference or Pro Football Reference. Then think about the people that created it.
There has to be a program where just all this information is loaded.
Yeah.
And it just pulls it. There has to be, because no one could think of that.
Yeah. Right.
No one could think of that.
Yeah. No one's sitting there and being
Kyle's
like, "Oh,
yeah, I got it."
No one's sitting there like, oh, these guys are both on 9-game win streaks. When's the last time that happened?
Yeah.
And then let me go look through 120
100
fucking years
years.
of baseball to find out. Yeah, it's got to be some program.
It's got to be a program.
Nah.
People just know off the top of their head, is what you're
No,
saying.
some guy thought about it,
Damn it, Massey.
and he wrote about it.
Massey is my least favorite person in the world. Because I looked over to see what he was doing, and I watched a snap of preseason football. It goes against everything I stand for.
No, you watched a snap of preseason football being live streamed.
Yeah, which is even worse. Because that means that I went out of my way to watch it on someone who was going out of
What's
their
the
way
game?
to watch it. It's the Saints Raiders
No,
or
Jags.
Jags or whatever. Oh, speaking of Raiders,
so a
though,
game you don't even care about.
not even remotely. So speaking of the Raiders, is it embarrassing to find out that the Raiders tried to trade back for Khalil Mack?
Hilarious.
Is that embarrassing as a Raiders
I didn't
fan?
even hear that.
Yeah, that news came out yesterday. I think it was.
You know, it'd be awesome
Mm.
if they traded 2 first-round picks for him.
That would be pretty good. Actually, instead of trading the 2 first-round picks, bypass the drafting to David Montgomery's replacement. Just get Josh Jacobs. Because you're gonna. I mean, what he's got? What this year, and he's done, right?
Hey, is he suspended at all?
No.
Who?
Josh Jacobs?
I really hope not.
He's not.
Are we sure it's not happening?
Why would he be suspended? What happened? I
Because
missed it.
didn't he get a DUI or something?
He did.
Even if it looks past that.
Is that just a bucket of beans over there?
Oh, is that edamame? Yeah, God.
I had sushi today.
God,
and I
yeah,
got out of my mouth.
You're eating the pistachios and vegetables right now.
It's just so funny. The food he likes. I remember one time we were in college. We're going through the grocery store and we're picking out snacks and Matt's like, "Oh, gotta have these," and just puts out a handful of bags of corn nuts. Just what? Didn't even know what they were. He opens it and starts eating it. I'm like, "Oh my God, are your teeth breaking?" They were it was like eating candied rocks. He eats edamame, wasabi peas.
Listen, you could eat those shells. They're fiber.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
All right, take your stein, soak some edamame in your Octoberfest.
I think we have something there. I think that's what it would take for me to eat them.
So
man.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you never really hear about that. Where a big moving profile type trade like that, and then hey, can we have him back?
So what I read from it was,
I mean, in theory, they would have gotten. It would have cost less to get him back because one, he's got that monster contract.
Yeah,
But
and
two-
he's older.
Well, he's older, but two, he also. I mean, he hasn't been as dominant since he was as a Raider.
Yeah.
As a Raider, he was making Pro Bowls as 2 different fucking positions. I mean, he's still good. I mean, but he hasn't had this. I mean, his first season he had him, but since then he hasn't really had the stats to back up being regarded as one of the top edge rushers in the NFL.
This would be 4th year, 3rd.
This will be his.
oh, look at that. Returner, Tavon Austin.
I think this will be his.
Is that why you're watching the game? Keeping tabs?
I think this will be his 4th year as a Bear. His first year was the year that they won the NFC.
How
North.
long's Trubisky been in? Because that was the year he got traded, right?
Trubisky's been in for 4.
So then this has got to be his 4th. Because that wasn't that his rookie year was when you guys got Mac.
No, because we traded our first round pick that year for Mac. So Trubisky would have came in the year before Mac.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought Trubisky's rookie year was when he was like really good.
No, sophomore was really good.
Was it the second year? Kyle doesn't know.
His
2018.
was when we traded for him or when he was drafted?
2018 is when he was traded for.
18, 19, 20. So this will be his 4th year. So Trubisky had to come in the year before.
Because he came in the same year.
Because Trubisky started. So Khalil Mack's first game was against the Packers and they blew that lead. Yep. Trubisky played that game. The year before, Trubisky replaced Mike Glennon. Just another name in the annals of. I mean, you can make fun of the Browns all you want. Go take a look at the Bears. Jimmy Clausen, Mark Sanchez.
Didn't know Mike Glennon was a giant. Found that out.
Get his jersey.
Talk about a complete contrast to if Daniel Jones gets hurt.
Was Mike Glennon ever a Ram? Damn. We got to find. It's got to happen.
We were close with B.W. Webb.
Yeah, for football.
W. McQuarters.
No, I think B.W. Webb.
They're pretty much the same guy.
B.W. Webb, I think he wasn't a Ram. He either wasn't a Ram or he wasn't a Saint. It was one of those.
Baseball.
Listen, he
I
was
forget
a
who
Saint.
it was, but there's a baseball guy. We looked it up. Even adding Massey's teams. Massey's team, we were good. There's one guy, I forget who it was, but it was a pitcher that never played for the Yankees.
Rick White.
Yeah, Rick White. Never played for the Yankees. He played for everybody else.
Kendall, pull up a picture of Rick White. You'll appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate his picture, his stats more.
His stats are pretty terrible.
Yeah, very Matt Albers.
He wasn't a Ram. B.W. Webb is still playing?
Is he on?
49ers.
Is he really?
So he was a Steeler, a Saint, a Bear, and a Giant.
Oh, man.
B.W. Webb?
Yeah.
When the hell was he a Bear?
2017.
God,
There
I don't
he is,
remember
guys.
that at all.
Rick White.
Oh, he was on their practice squad.
Look at that
Is that David Wells?
guy. I couldn't think of who I was thinking of.
It's the right-handed
This guy
version.
drinks beer in the morning for sure.
That guy talks to all his kids' baseball teams about how he played in the MLB.
You know what? I actually have this baseball card.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. And Kendall will go first.
I like that video. I don't know who sent it in our Instagram chat.
Was it the Owl City one where like 5 of us sent
Dude,
it?
I didn't realize until we were here that you sent it before I did.
I found it on Barstool Sports.
I was cracking up.
Yes,
no,
Stan.
the one that
go.
did he hit one?
3-1, baby.
The guy that they show him sitting in the crowd talking to his girlfriend. They're like, "Yeah, I used to throw a curveball like this
Oh,
when I
that
was in
was
high
nasty.
school." That made me laugh pretty hard. Like, yeah, I'll show you a picture when we get home.
That's what Kyle does every time he watches baseball with Bianca. You know, like I used to pitch in college. This is how you would do it.
You see how this guy's got a
Kendall, find him in a
7.5
Phillies
ERA?
uniform.
Look up what?
Don't search it. It's fine.
All right, so but we'll go to this, and we'll do this for like 40 minutes, then we'll take a break. We'll go into the game. So let's talk fantasy football. It's Among Us. So I brought the magazine. Kendall can pull up a list, whatever you guys want to do. But it's here. Everyone looks up lists this time of year for
Listen,
top ranked 200 lists.
Most of us will print out a bunch of lists and, like we do every year, leave them at work. I think this is the 5th year in a row I've done it.
Did you end up going back on Saturday to get them?
No, because our game got canceled on Sunday.
Oh,
If we played Sunday morning, I probably would have grabbed it, but
Right,
then we
yeah.
didn't do that draft anyway. That's terrible. Kind of looks like my dad.
it was just because I remember you and I were like mulling over, like, what's the best way for him to get back to North Haven to get them?
Yeah.
But you're like on 3 years of that.
It's more than that. I do it every year. I had them in a folder. I printed them for everybody.
I think what we do this year, I think for Christmas we get Mike Mock a printer for his house.
I don't want one.
Why? What are you gonna?
Too convenient.
What about a
Too convenient.
printer for your car?
There we go.
Just keep it in the back seat.
Put on always.
Well, actually, if you only give the printer, that'll be just as well because I don't have a computer yet.
You can hook up to your iPad. You can figure that out. No, but that'd be cool. Let's get one for the. Let's get a wireless one for the car that runs like on a battery, like a lithium-ion battery, and you just got to keep it on. We'll hook it up to your phone, so every time you're driving, when someone sends you a text, you're talking about laughing at
That's
math.
killing me. It's so funny. Although this is by far the quietest snack he's ever had.
That's true.
Doesn't even seem
We'll
right.
get a lithium-ion one, and every time someone sends Mock a text while he's driving, it'll print out.
Oh, there you
So
go.
when you get
I
to
want
your
a fax.
that way, when you get to your destination, you just have this sheet of papers.
Oh my God, I gotta find this
It'll be
text.
like a 20-minute ride or something like that home from work, and the group chat just lights up at that time. And there's like, fuck, there's like 30 pages here.
And then you have to reuse the paper, flip it the other side. Hopefully you do it right so it doesn't print over the text.
If it's a video, it sends in flipbook format. So fantasy football, I don't really know how. I mean, we kind of do this every year. I never really know how to approach it. I mean, just I guess our opinions on people must drafts, stay away from,
Stare.
People
Get
you
a
think
running
might be
back in the
ranked
first 2 rounds.
too
so-
high, whatever. Did you not draft a running back in the first 2 rounds?
No, he didn't.
Oh. Who'd you draft in the second round?
Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Did the same thing.
But you went tight end.
I
Yeah,
did.
You know what? Got the 2 best tight ends.
Again, I'm happy that he did it because now I only have to worry about him when I play Kendall, who's going to finish an 8th.
It's true.
That's what they projected me to.
I tell you what, though, there will be no less than 14 trade offers sent from Mock to Kendall for one of those tight ends.
Yeah, I'm really chasing Pat. He has a lot of players I want. Yeah, I'm going to get
Yeah,
none of
you're
them.
never going to get that.
Pat doesn't trade.
What you
give-
do is there
give
is
money.
one
He
person
makes
that
one a year.
there's one person that doesn't usually trade, but I found the loophole how to get Vinny to trade. Go into the thing, send him like 50 or 60 like trade requests, but keep canceling them and send a different one. And eventually, because his phone, he doesn't turn off the notifications, so it just keeps going off. And then he'll just be like, "Dude, all right, like what are you trying to get?" And then that's how I got Josh Allen last year. I was just like, "I want Josh Allen. Let's see, I'll do this one." Nah, I don't want that trade. Nah, I'm giving up too much.
Eric drafted a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric's team's pretty good.
On paper. On
Eh.
paper.
Does anything else matter right now?
On paper.
Kendall, pull up what you.
Vinny's team. Kendall's team sucks.
Pretty bad.
My
Pull
team's
up
whatever.
fantasy football
Mock draft?
rankings.
Oh, right.
No, we're not going to do a mock draft.
Well, no, I just know if we wanted all the players out.
Hey, guys, we'll talk about fantasy football. We'll just do a 30-round mock draft right now.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she.
Well, if you do it on Sleeper, you could put like bots in.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's cool. So you can do a mock draft just by yourself?
Yeah.
Interesting.
McCaffrey won. Makes sense in PPR.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, till he gets hurt.
You're not going to get hurt this year because you don't have.
Why?
I just said. 'Cause you don't
was last
have-
year his first bite with the bug?
Yeah.
He missed sometime the year before, but
Like
I
2
think it
games?
was 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he had the shoulder problem.
Oh, right. Yep.
Yeah, but those 2 games last year, you put up 30 points.
This
in
was
each game.
this was the first year I thought in a long time where like I mean you never really know with injury because it could happen at any time. But this was the first year where like I felt like if you didn't have 1 or 2, which the mocks didn't have to worry about, they lucked out. Because I mean I think if you have 1 or 2, I think you're still taking Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Unless something like weird happens like last year where Jeff took Mahomes first or something like that. Like some weird thing. But like this was the first year where like I really like from like at 3 I had no clue what to do.
The big thing, I mean, if you're in those top 4 spots, if you're going to take McCaffrey, Cook, even Kamara.
Well, that's my thing. So, like, after Henry and McCaffrey, like, talent-wise, it's no question. But, like, Kamara's in a very questionable situation.
Well, so what I mean, so between McCaffrey, Cook, Kamara, and even like Zeke, because you were talking about injuries, if you take any of those, you like have to draft their backup. Even later on, because I mean, we saw it last year when we had Mike Davis.
Yeah.
You know, the guy who's like whatever running back
Played
was
pretty well.
putting up big weeks.
And just became the starting running back for Atlanta this offseason.
You know, like Dalvin Cook misses time. Who's their backup now? That Mattinson.
Alexander Madison.
That's right. Like those are big spots that you
Right.
you have to like dedicate a draft spot to.
Like, Kamara, I'm not as worried about injury-wise. Because, I mean,
No.
he gets a little banged up, but, like, doesn't really miss a lot of time. But his situation scares me.
Yeah.
Cook, injuries. Barkley, injuries. Elliott, injuries and the way he played last year. And then from there, I mean, like, and then after that, like, if you have the 3rd pick, Chubb they do that committee thing. Chubb loses touchdowns in the red zone. Aaron Jones can go off for 400 points and then not get anything for 3 weeks. Because he's not, I mean, he'll catch some passes, but he's not a really big PPR threat. So, like,
he was last year. Last year
Yeah.
he stepped it up in PPR.
But they're never committed to the run.
The other thing, I mean, to consider is that what's his name? Williams is gone. They have AJ Dillon behind him, but to me, him and Jones are the same style back.
Well, my thing for staying away from Aaron Jones this year was
Well,
like,
he's a Packer.
no, it has nothing to do with that. Because I would have taken Devontae Adams.
In the 8th round.
No, Rodgers in the 7th. I said a round every year if he was still there in the 7th, and I got nervous because Jeff drafted him in the 6th, and I was like, man, if Jeff doesn't take him, I was like, if someone doesn't take him. But my thing with Aaron, like Rodgers is like, and it could be reading too much into it. It's the way like I look at fantasy football. But like I feel like Rodgers is going to be coming out and playing with like a real chip on his shoulder to be like undoubted MVP again. Like put up all these numbers, like show the world what he's capable of.
Retire.
I did that last year, and he did well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but it's weird. Like I look at like it's the same thing. Like when we get to wide receivers, like I like the receiver talent wise. I like DJ Shark. I like Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
But I don't know who Trevor Lawrence is going to click with, so it scares me to take any of them. Because how many times do you see a young quarterback come in and he clicks with some fucking schmub, and then that guy all of a sudden becomes awesome?
Well, it's funny because it always usually depends on how the young guy came in.
Right.
If they were like Trevor Lawrence obviously came in, he's the week 1 starter, so he was always getting the first team reps. When you have the young guy that takes over,
right,
usually it's that second team receiver that
right.
pops.
Daniel Jones, Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
Year 1, not year 2.
I mean, yeah.
But no, I know what you're saying, right? But even still though, like sometimes you just find this like weird. There's just like this weird chemistry. Like I think they're both going to be successful, but like all 3 of them have been there since the start of training camp together. Marvin Jones, so like DJ Shark has been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Marvin Jones is new, so like there's the possibility that Marvin Jones and Trevor Lawrence are more on a same path wavelength type of thing because they're learning together. Or it could be DJ Shark is kind of mentoring Lawrence on the playbook. And it's like you don't like for me I always like I try to stay away from like unsure connections.
Well, keep in mind too, I mean,
but then I drafted Hollywood Brown, so who the fuck knows?
Specific to Jacksonville is they're all new. There's a new head coach.
Right. So DJ Shark is the only one that was there last year,
but
right?
what I mean is like
from the good players.
Yeah, but as far and James Robinson. But,
right. Yeah.
But as far as like the play, it's new.
Exactly.
Everyone's on square one.
O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah. I mean, if you take any advice from me, just get all the Jaguars receivers. Get a tandem.
Mash, do you mind passing that down?
That's the way to do it.
Can you look up? So let's do this. I think we're better off doing this by position. So why don't you look up a running back list? Can you break it down?
There was a list I had that broke it down. Oh, right there, position. Yep. WR.
TE.
Scroll up. What else are you looking for?
No, you have to did it filter out everything?
What do you
It
want
did,
to filter
okay.
out?
It's just running backs,
There
right?
we go. No, we're good then.
Yeah, you were already good.
So,
But
Kendall, kind of zoom out so that we can see more than just like 2 people. Because we know the names, we know the players, we see them. So who do you guys think is ranked way too high on the running back list?
Elliott.
And you can scroll up and down, Kendall. I like how McCaffrey has a fucking paragraph and everybody else has nothing.
I think Elliott's still way too high.
I can agree with Elliott. Elliott for me was a 2nd round pick. If he was there in the 2nd round, I would have looked at him. But I was just how bad he was last year was too alarming for me to take him.
He's had a fumble problem, and I saw a stat the other day that since they both came into the league, Josh Allen, the quarterback, has had more rushing touchdowns than Zeke has.
Zeke has regressed every year.
Yeah.
Right. For me, the fumble thing, I don't worry about the fumble thing because from a fantasy standpoint, it's a point here, it's a point there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really give a shit about that. Because Elliott, especially with McCarthy, Elliott's not going to get benched if he fumbles. It's the only person you got to worry about that is.
It happened last year.
Did he get benched for fumbling?
Yeah. It happened last year because he fumbled I think 3 or 4 times, but it did happen last year.
But like you said, he keeps regressing.
He's regressed every year.
Is that the same week Rodgers scored 4 points against the Buccaneers?
Could be.
That week.
Well, I remember, Kyle, you were kind of talking with me. You were kind of concerned about Eckler. Just in general, you're saying that you weren't sure how things were going to develop. Kyle, I brought
Different
it
than
up
what
because
Kyle
I
just said to me because he just offered me a trade for
Yeah,
Eckler.
Kyle was talking shit to get you off the trail of Eckler. Kyle wanted Eckler. He had his eye on him. That's why I thought he was drafting when he took Mahomes.
I'll be honest with you. Eckler, I think, is ranked as high as he is because of opportunity, not because of talent.
Right.
I would agree with
I'm
that.
not saying
I
he's
was just
bad.
curious because I was taken back by what Kyle said. I think he's perfect where he is.
Well,
I think he's too high.
The
It's
Saints
because of
offensive
talent.
coordinator
or
is there
opportunity.
now. From
Right.
last.
Things that bother me a lot are Najee Harris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he shouldn't
Like,
be up that
I'm
far.
not saying that he shouldn't be drafted, but to be ahead of people like Jonathan Taylor and Gibson,
Who have
and,
already
like,
had
yeah, like,
established
people
years.
Well,
that-
the thing about Harris, you know he's getting the ball.
but you don't know that he's going to be good. You
Doesn't
don't.
matter. You know he's getting the ball.
But again,
You know all these guys are getting the ball,
yeah,
Kyle.
you know
Well,
Gibson's
The
getting
Colts
the ball.
run by committee.
Yes and no, because even the Colts have Naeem Hines and
Who's coming back from surgery, so Taylor's going to be the
But you have
workhorse.
Hines and you also have Wilkins, but they use all three.
But they also the
The Reds-
sat Taylor
the-
last year when he was struggling.
But here's the other thing too, though. Every single the Steelers, like all their running backs last year had chances. They all got
Yeah.
the ball, and none of them did anything. So what if Najee Harris goes out and has a bad game or something, and then they go to the passing game again, and he struggles for a few games? Then they're just gonna write him off like they did last year.
The thing that scares me with Harris is I do think he'll get the opportunity. I think he's going to get the bulk of the carries.
Right.
Fine. But the Steelers have pretty much a completely new offensive line. The guys that have been there are all gone.
Yep.
Yeah. And a very trigger happy quarterback.
And who you don't know what you're going to get out of them, really. If the passing game doesn't work, then the running game's not going to work.
Right.
So it's
And
tough.
my thing is just like he hasn't played.
That too.
That's the thing. He hasn't played. So
Well,
like
when
you
Zeke
look at
came out,
Gibson, like even like I mean he fucks me every year, but like Joe Mixon, like players I'm not saying he can't be ranked like 15th, but to rank him in the top 10 when you have players behind him that had really good
Yeah.
years last year, because that's what it's based off of. I mean,
Gibson's another one where
like Najee Harris to me should be ranked above Elliott, but not above these guys.
Gibson's another one where he's the best back on that team. There's really no denying it. But McKissick's going to get his touches,
Yep.
and he eats into his work, and he gets a lot of the passing down work.
Clyde scares me
Clyde Edwards-Helaire? Yeah.
because they love to throw the ball.
Not only that, he wasn't good last year.
I don't think it's that he wasn't good. I don't
But
know
he
if
wasn't.
What I mean is I don't know if he's the right fit
For that team.
for that because
Right.
again they like to throw the ball. That's what, when they went out and signed Bell, I thought they were going to use him a lot more than they did because he's a running back that fits what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Look at what Kareem Hunt did in the Chiefs. Jamal Charles, like they're
Right.
a passing offense, even more so with Mahomes.
I think Jamal Charles had like over like 20 games where he out caught for rushing and then he rushed.
It was ridiculous. I mean, he was ridiculous. Mixon's too high.
J.K. Dobbins should be a little bit higher.
I don't know.
There's nobody else on that team.
But there's Lamar Jackson.
Well, they have Gus
That's fair.
Edwards too.
And Gus,
I forgot
Gus
about
Edwards
Gus
is good.
Edwards. Yeah,
but
okay.
but any
The Ravens lost a lot of people in that offense.
I saw David Montgomery, and I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read that board very well. I read that as Ben Roethlisberger for half a second. I
they
was
look
very
alike.
concerned.
You know what? I
John-
can see it in the picture though.
Why is Josh Jacobs so low?
Because they signed Kenyon Drake.
They signed Kenyon Drake, and Josh Jacobs did not have a great year last year.
Yeah, he did.
yeah, he did.
He murdered it for Jeff. I'll look up his stats, but he was scoring a lot of points
I
for
think
Jeff.
he may have cooled off towards the end, but he had a good year.
He may have started hot, but he regressed way towards the mean towards the end.
Carson's gonna do what Carson does.
Carson's tough again because they use so many running backs.
Daryl Henderson
Only because
shouldn't
of
be
her.
that high.
Yes,
Rashad Penny
and
sucks.
again, I mean, we talked about this during our draft. I drafted Henderson because I looked at Kyle. I was like, who else is there?
We are going to be doing a heavy run by committee. Xavier Jones and Jake Funk are also going to get carries, and Daryl Henderson's
his name?
already hurt.
What's his name?
He's questionable.
Yeah, my whole
Jake
team is
Funk.
questionable.
Yeah, as soon as you log the teams in, my phone went berserk.
Everybody was fucking questionable on my team.
Kendall. Jeff had a COVID with CeeDee Lamb. I thought that was very fun. I don't know. Swift's. I don't know what to think about Swift. I drafted him in the 3rd round.
Swift, I think, is going to be. I think that's where he should be ranked, but I think he's going to have a good year
Because
because
Goff loves to throw to
think
his
about-
running backs too.
But not even that. I mean, I'm not saying Swift is girly, But
Make me
Goff
feel
likes
little
running
better.
backs. He likes the run offense.
Yep.
I don't think Goff is equipped to be a throw first
And the Lions' offensive line
offensive quarterback.
No, it's really good actually.
And I think Campbell's going to
All right,
want
Swift's
to
staying.
ground him. I think Swift. Again, I'm not saying he's going to be your RB1, but I think
Yes,
you
he
could.
is.
But I think that you can put him out there as your 2 or even in your flex spot and be comfortable with it.
What about my RB1? Because Kyle does what I tell everybody not to do.
Kendall, scroll
So
down.
Jacobs cooled off a little bit at the end of the season. The last game of the season, he put up 21 points, 7, 19, 7, 2, and then 15, 25, 15, 15,
That's right.
4,
he was
25, 8. He had a couple spurts in there. But, I mean, he put up double digits more than half the year, and he had 5 games above 20, 2 above 30.
I can tell you.
I get I'm not saying he should be top 5, but I felt like he should be a little higher.
Mike Davis is too high.
I agree.
Mike Davis is too high.
Miles Sanders should be higher.
I think Kareem Hunt is in the perfect spot. I think he's a good RB2 if you need it, or a potential flex on a weird bye week.
Kareem Hunt should not be below that Travis whatever his last
Dude,
name
Travis
is.
I don't know.
Etienne.
No, but
what
I'm
the
saying,
Jaguars
he
are
should
gonna
be
do.
in those numbers.
Yeah,
We're
no,
aware-
his rank wise is
Yeah.
fine, but he should not be below Mike Davis or Travis
Why would Jacksonville
Edamame.
do that?
Etienne.
So, all right, so let's move
I have
on.
no idea.
Let's move past running backs so we can get to the positions.
Bring
so-
us to wide receivers.
So, hold on. So, who are you think who are your kind of we saw the list? Who are some later guys that you think are worth taking chances on towards the end of the draft, and who are some guys that you think are stay away from at all costs?
I think Travis Etienne is a good pickup on a waiver wire. I took him
He
towards
drafted it.
I took him towards the end of our draft because Urban Meyer took him in the second round. He's gonna
First round.
first round. They're gonna use him.
It's such a weird thing because you have James Robinson,
Right.
who just exploded.
Mhm.
You draft
Etienne.
Trevor Lawrence, who can move. So
Right.
I don't know how they're gonna feed these 3 guys.
I mean, I think avoiding Elliott at all costs is kind of
I would
is kind of a
I'd
play.
avoid all Cowboys.
I would take.
It was so
Elliott.
funny when you looked at your brother. It was like, just draft Amari Cooper and be happy about it, you bitch. It was so funny.
I
He's
would
like,
take
he's like,
Elliott.
I'm gonna.
Again, it
You would take
depends
Elliott?
how your draft goes. If
I would.
Elliott's
Yeah, I mean, it depends where you're. Yeah, if you're sitting.
if he's there at the back end of the second, yeah, you take Elliott.
I would
but-
take him to back end of the first round.
Again, depending on how the draft goes.
I wouldn't take Elliott before the third round.
Where did Zeke go in our draft? Was he gone when you
for
picked?
6th.
Was he?
Jeff took him
I wouldn't take him before the third round, personally.
because all the things you're saying, he looked good in training camp. He's slimmed, but
Ball security.
Nobody's gonna say no Cowboys report is gonna be like, hey, Zeke looks
fumbles are
fucking
gonna happen.
terrible.
If he fumbles, you recover it. You don't really lose
You
much.
lose 1 point.
You lose it. You lose 2. That's where you get fucked.
Not only do
Click-
you lose
click
2
wide
points, you lose a possession, which means that's a lot less scoring.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is if
Depends
it
what
becomes
defense I got.
a consistent of enough problem, you lose playing time.
Yes.
That's where the
That-
problem
It
is.
that's
depends
what
on
I
the
think that's
defense
what
I'm
it is.
playing that week.
I would have. I mean, here's the thing. I would avoid Elliott unless if you got him in the on the mid part of the second, come back on the second round, then you can take him.
I think if you got him in the second round, you're
Right,
good.
but if I was picking where Jeff picked in our draft, I would have taken Chubb over Elliott.
Yes.
Shit, the trouble I was.
I think another one that can be worth noting. I mean, he was drafted in our league because I did it, but I think it's more of a waiver wire thing. I think somebody that could be worth keeping an eye on is James Conner.
I was going to take him.
I know that they have kind of a 2-back set going right now with Conner and
Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds, but
They constantly lose faith in Chase
right,
Edmonds.
and Kyler Murray's a running quarterback, but we know what Conner is capable of. If Conner stays healthy and because he's a receiving back, so he could potentially be that guy that gets 8 targets a game when Murray scrambles out.
I wanted James Conner because of Chase Edmonds.
Because Chase Edmonds,
He'll get less touches, so I think that will keep him on the field
yeah,
and let him play a full season versus you only get 9 games out of him.
I think he's someone that can be worth keeping an eye on. All right, let's go to receivers. Anybody have anything
Can
to add?
you, no. Can you zoom it in a little bit so I can actually read?
It's funny for
Put some
wide
right there.
receivers.
Put some edamame on your eyes.
For wide receiver, like,
That
you know,
has
you have
chili
the
oil on it. Can
you have
imagine
your
how bad
top
that would hurt?
10,
Yeah.
but like wide receiver is one of those things where you can almost like wait on it
Yeah.
because you can always find a receiver.
Right. And receivers is honestly, I mean, after the top 15 to 20,
It's a crapshoot.
it's a waiver wire thing.
Yeah.
It's just like, all right, all these guys I drafted, cut for these guys.
Which, don't get me wrong, I drafted 8 of them.
You got 8
but-
receivers?
Yeah, because I didn't take a kicker.
But still, 8's so many.
Yeah.
Half your team is receivers.
Yeah. But again, you do it because you can plug and play them.
Yeah, it's true. And I mean, the majority of it, unless you have a real good luck of the draw, it's very rare you're going to play a third running back in your flex.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to have a really good luck of the draw, or someone has to have a really breakout year that you took a gamble on late.
Or again, I mean, I almost did it where our first 3 rounds I was going to go 3 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I took AJ Brown first, and it's you want to have like the one kind of stud receiver, and the other ones you can play with.
Yeah.
But I was looking to take DeAndre Swift, and it was a move where I wanted him, but I also didn't want Kyle to get because he didn't have a running back yet.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we could just kind of bury souls and have him. Hey, enjoy Joe Mixon,
Yeah.
but
Daryl Henderson sprained his thumb. He was day to day.
he's good.
He'll be
he's
hurt
gonna
next
fumble
week.
hard.
I don't know
Left
about-
hand,
Huh?
left hand.
Right hand.
Oh, man, there goes the flea flicker, please.
He's a lefty.
So
Oh, perfect.
I like the one
Southpaw
guy.
flea flickers from the running back. I love it.
I like the one guy a whole lot.
do we think that Devontae Adams
Oh.
deserves to be number 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let him prove it. Nah, he's good.
The thing is I think Devontae Adams deserves it. He might not rack up more. He potentially might not rack up more yards than like Tyreek Hill. He's going to get more targets than Hill because outside of Adams, there's nobody else as a surefire thing on the Packers. I mean, Tonyan played well last year, and we know that Rodgers likes to throw the deep ball to Lazard. But on an everyday drive, Adams is going to be the main guy, and Rodgers will go out of his way to throw 3 straight passes to him in the red zone.
Hey,
1 yard
Randall
pass.
Cobb is back.
Yep.
The amount
Clay
of
Matthews
1 yard
is coming.
touchdowns-
No, they already said they're not.
He's coming.
The amount of 1 yard touchdowns Adams caught last
But
year.
I'm
was
saying, like,
ridiculous.
Rodgers will force feed him in the end zone. But Tyreek Hill has to share with Kelsey. And
Yeah.
Mahomes has his scramble abilities.
The thing that Hill gives that a lot of the other is that it's almost like what Odell did, 5 years ago, where he can take that quick pass and just beat
right.
everybody.
He could catch 4 balls for 40 yards,
Yeah.
but have 180 at the end of the game.
Yeah, it's
You remember that Buccaneer game last year?
there was 16 of them, so
No, the Chiefs Buccaneer game in regular season.
and they had like 50 to 50.
No,
Wasn't
when
that high scoring?
Tyreek Hill had like 60 points in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It's a good day for me.
Yeah, guess who you're playing? I
It,
get that game every year. Every year.
it is weird because you look at the receivers. Devontae Adams is always going to get his.
Right.
There's games where Hill doesn't, and it's not because he just gets. I don't know. Like there's just games
He'll make up
where
for it.
he'll make up for it,
Right.
but
Like Adams.
I'd
Adam-
rather have 30 points in 2 games than 60 points in 1 game.
Right.
You know, like really,
No,
I mean,
no, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was going to make that point. Like, Devontae Adams is going to get you 25 points a game.
yeah,
Tyreek Hill, he'll get you 80 points 1 week, but then he'll get you 7 for 2 weeks. And because what Tyreek Hill brings to the table is that's something that Devontae Adams doesn't. Is that Tyreek Hill, even though he's an all-star, generational talent at the wide receiver position, he can be that decoy because of how fast he is.
Yeah.
You can just say, "Hey, run down as far as you can. If I can't find anything, I'll just overthrow you."
Yeah.
Until he pulls his hammy racing Usain Bolt.
There's no the
Diggs-
Chiefs put the kibosh on Patrick Mahomes playing basketball in his driveway. They're not letting Tyreek Hill race Usain Bolt.
Stephon Diggs, I think is where he should be. He's going to be.
It's tough. I took him in the second round,
Wanted him.
but I think it could also be a little bit of a problem because they did bring back. They have Cole Beasley still,
Yeah.
They have Emmanuel Sanders.
and they brought in Emmanuel
And they're
Sanders.
very high in Gabe Davis.
Right,
So
but
I mean,
Stephon Diggs also led the league in receiving yards last year.
Look, Diggs is still going to get his, but how much? Like
He
we
does
kind of
take a-
we
he
kind of
does
saw
take
it in Minnesota.
reps.
Like Diggs, when Diggs first came onto the scene, it was a really big deal, and then as Thielen started progressing, Thielen was getting his too, and it hurt Diggs' fantasy value. He was still a great receiver. I mean, that's the other thing. You know, it's
But
hard.
Josh Allen loves Stephon Diggs. That's the thing.
Well, I think like what Paul said, it was kind of a happy surprise. Like
Right.
we all know he's good, but
He
we
also
didn't know
loved
he was that.
Stephon Diggs last year because who else was there to love?
Me.
Who else was there to
John
love?
Brown.
John Brown, Cole Beasley,
Who is he,
Dawson
Raiders?
Knox.
Hey,
Cole
Dawson
Beasley,
Knox.
look, Cole Beasley was my waiver wire pickup of the year last year. I have one every year at the receiver position, but I picked him up because I didn't. He wasn't going to fucking give me 95 yards.
But that's like we were just saying about receivers.
right?
Is you could just find somebody.
Right. Remember that year I did it with Alan Hearns?
That guy
Where the
scares
fuck is
me.
he?
Calvin Ridley scared the fuck out
Yeah,
of me.
Calvin Ridley scares me. I mean, there's a lot of reports about him being like lighting players up in training camp and all this stuff, but it terrifies me until I see him be the number one without anybody else.
He's also on the Falcons, and they've been poop.
I don't think, and again, I think Calvin Ridley's good. I think he needs someone on the opposite end.
Right.
And,
find out
and
this year.
Julio is gone.
Yeah.
So you got to figure, I mean, every number one corner is on Calvin now.
bring back Roddy White, baby.
Hopkins, there's no denying he's a great receiver.
But is he going to play this year?
I mean, I think he's going to play.
COVID stuff aside, somebody like Hopkins gets hurt by Kyler Murray's type of play.
Yes.
Because Kyler Murray, I mean, there's a couple times, like you saw with the Hail Mary thing, like he'll scramble and that could help Hopkins up down the field. But the majority of the time, if Kyler Murray gets out of the pocket, he's not looking for a receiver. He's looking for the markers.
Yeah.
I'm still going to take it.
I think it's nonsense that Metcalf is below Ridley.
I agree. Metcalf's one of those guys where, like, again, like, Metcalf is in a perfect spot for him and his talent because he still has Lockett on the other side.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Metcalf can be double teamed all he wants because he has the size to out muscle people like
He
Calvin
is
Johnson
the
did.
Absolute perfect receiver for Russell Wilson.
He is.
Yeah.
To
He's
go
He's
up
the
and get him.
perfect receiver. Wilson can scramble out and just throw it up, and he's gonna outmuscle any corner in the league.
Fucking
Worst case scenario,
hate
it's going to be an incompletion.
Yeah,
Because he's going to out jump them.
yeah.
Jefferson scares me this year.
It's because of Cousins.
Yes.
Jefferson is an extremely talented receiver.
Yeah.
It's because of Cousins.
Yes.
Both Titans receivers scared me.
Why?
The
The Titans are.
they're just
Julio scares me. AJ Brown. I think AJ
Yeah.
Brown only gets better because of Julio.
I agree with
because
Paul.
now AJ Brown doesn't have to get all the attention.
The only thing that
Who was the number 2 in Tennessee last year?
Corey Davis.
yeah.
Was it Corey? Is
But
he the 3 now? Right?
No, he's
on
a
the
Oh, he's a
Jets.
Jet. I mean, Corey Davis was good, but Julio Jones is better.
So here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I don't care how old Julio Jones is. Sorry, I don't mean to keep interrupting you, but it's just I don't care how bad or regressed Julio Jones is. His route running and his IQ is through the roof, and he's playing with a quarterback who really isn't as bad as everyone gives him like shit for. I mean, if you go back and you look at Tannehill when he was
Tannehill's fantastic. I
when you
would
go
take
back
him.
and you look at him as a Dolphin, like he got better every year. Just injuries fucked him, and
you
his
know what
head
it
coaching
is?
situation was terrible.
He's on a team that has talent.
Right.
He's on a
and
team
he
with
doesn't
talent.
have Adam Gase holding him back now.
But not even that. I mean, when he was a Dolphin, who did he have?
Devontae Parker.
But that's what I mean. You know,
Jarvis Landry.
who did he have?
Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, but now you have Julio Jones, who for our generation is considered the best receiver.
Let me
You know,
tell you something.
of
The
our
Washington
generation.
football team need to make a trade for Devontae Parker.
We're not talking about that right now.
I'm just saying.
But-
Save it for when we do the NFL breakdown.
because
But
Just save it for the
Fantasy-wise-
NFL breakdown.
fantasy-wise,
No, stop it.
Parker would be a gem.
No,
So
he wouldn't.
so here's
He's
the
with Fitzpatrick
so here's
again.
the only
Yes,
thing
he
that I
would.
question about the Titans.
He'd be a gem for 7 games out of the year.
Hey, he's with Fitzpatrick. That's all that matters.
For 7 games out of the year, and then
Kendall,
Fitzpatrick will
can you
suck
mute
the
his
other
mic?
half.
The only thing that I have to question about the Titans is they've replaced their offensive coordinator who was there for a few years. I'm curious to see what the new scheme does for the receivers and the running game. That's really the only hang-up I would have on any of the Titans players, but
I got you. I got you. I know the whole playbook.
That's why,
Julio, run this route. AJ Brown, get open.
like, Henry scares me because are they going to pass more because of Julio?
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. For me, Henry doesn't scare me because you know what you're getting. When you draft Henry, you know you're not getting a PPR threat.
Yeah.
You're
But
getting
Henry's
a-
going to get his 140. Henry
He'll have a
will.
200-yard game.
But the thing, Henry will make up for all the catches he doesn't get off of rushing bonuses.
Yes.
That's just it alone.
And he's another. I mean, he'll pop a rushing or a receiving touchdown every once in a while.
Right, but like
He'll do it.
But like, let's just say like, what's your average? Take Christian McCaffrey out of the equation, like, because he's kind of the outside the norm, and Saquon Barkley when the Giants are
When
on.
he's on the field.
Right, when he's on the field and when they're on. But like, you look at like all these other top tier running backs. You look at Chubb and Elliott and Jacobs and
Yeah.
all these guys. I mean, realistically, what are they getting? Like 5 catches a game, maybe.
Yes.
3 to 6.
Zeke a little more. Zeke gets gets
targets, but catches.
Okay, that's fair.
You know,
That's fair.
like catches. What? Like, even if you highball it to 7, let's say like Zeke gets 7 or Chubb gets 7 catches. All right, cool. Well, Derrick Henry's going to rush for 150 yards, so you just got 10 points in rushing bonus.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that than.
Yeah, I mean the Titans' mindset, so the wheels fall off. Like he's gonna
Yeah.
Plus
Henry
2.
will run for 100 yards a game.
Yeah.
feed him
Keenan
more.
Allen will be good.
Yeah, Keenan Allen's going to be good.
Well, and Keenan Allen, he has a
Terry
he
McLaurin
still has a deep ball threat. That's one of his best.
He
Got someone
also
that'll
has
throw.
a gunslinger.
Right, that's
for a
what I mean.
quarterback.
McLaurin, I think, is poised to have a big year.
I think
or at
actually-
least a good first half of the year.
I think McLaurin regresses to the mean. I don't think he's bad.
Kendall.
I think he regresses to
We're
the
gonna have to
mean.
work that McLaurin trade out again this year.
You got a guy that has a quarterback that just wants to throw deep
Yeah.
and will not stop doing it.
Fitz, you have 6 picks. Doesn't mean I can't go for 7.
Keep running.
CeeDee Lamb,
Too high.
I wouldn't
Who is
touch.
the quarterback behind Fitzpatrick?
Taylor Heineke. and
Yeah,
he's fine.
Heineke.
That's right.
3rd and 1.
I can,
4 verticals.
I can tell you, I wouldn't touch any Cowboys receiver.
No, this was my. I was talking to. I think it was Kendall about it. Going
He's
into it.
great at fantasy.
No, but but the mindset is still the same because you can look at it from just a football viewpoint. Amari Cooper is going to have 6 really great games.
Yes.
He's going to have 6 didn't show up games, and then he's going to have a couple okay games.
You'll have a touchdown in like 4
CeeDee Lamb is going to do the same thing, but it could be the same games that Cooper goes off. You don't know.
They'll be done by 45.
And you'll pick up Michael Gallup because he had 2 great games, and then he won't show up
And
for the
then
next
trade
5
McCall.
years.
And my biggest CeeDee Lamb, I was wrong. I didn't think he was going to really do much because there was too many mouths. He proved he's a good receiver. I'm more worried about Dak than I am their receivers. He's coming off the foot injury, and now he has a bad shoulder injury. So, I mean, he's may have lost mobility, and if he also can't throw, what is he?
Yeah, I'm really hurting.
You know what I mean?
My quarterbacks are hurting this year.
Yeah.
I picked Dak because I kind of waited too long, and I didn't want to end up with Ben again or Matt Ryan again because I always end up with both of them. And then it was like the last round, and I was like, oh, I don't have a backup, so I picked the Eagles guy.
Hurts?
Yeah,
Not a bad pick.
not a bad pick, but like I can't start him until I see something.
So in the
Like I
auction
can't.
league,
I'm not gonna. If Dak plays week 1, I'm starting Dak over. him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until either Dak sucks or Hurts proves me. You know what I mean?
So week 2.
in the auction league, I ended up taking Cooper, but it's an auction league, so it's kind of different.
It's different. So here's the thing. Dak can go out and play bad, and the receivers can still have good games.
Well, like I took Cooper because he was $15.
Well,
But here's what I'm saying. A receiver, if Cooper goes out and catches 5 passes for 50 yards, that's 10 points in a peep. That's not a bad week.
well,
It's whatever.
And my
But
thing, the thought behind Dak is like Dak can go out and have a bad game and still put up 30 points. Because he can go out and still like statistically have a bad game. He can go throw 300, picks, but he's still going to throw for 400 yards because they're going to be. My thought process behind
They're
getting
gonna be
Dak
down.
They're going to be trailing because their defense is so poor.
Robert Woods is always. somebody I want-
Rams receivers always scare me because I don't know who's going to be good that game.
Exactly. And not only that, I'm curious as to who Stafford's going to bond with.
Well, Stafford will spread the ball.
He will, but again,
Who's your deep guy?
That one game he had in
Deshaun
2009, that one
Yeah.
game that Stafford had in 2009 where the Lions had a good receiving core, he spread the ball around a lot. Just that one game, though.
He'll fall in love with Deshaun Jackson.
No, he won't. You know who he's going to fall in love with?
Cooper Kupp.
Tyler Higbee.
Yeah, probably.
He's going to be
Well-
it's going to be the Brandon Pettigrew show all over again.
Mike Evans will get his.
But Mike Evans is the same thing for me.
Yeah.
You drafted him, right, Mark?
Yeah.
Mike Evans scares me because I had him last year. Mike Evans had that big Amari Cooper factor.
You know why I took Mike Evans?
Why?
And it's because I know he's going to get 1,000 yards, and he'll get touchdown. Like he's just consistent.
My
He's
thing
going to
is-
have big games. He'll have down games.
Right. I think
but
from,
he's getting 1,000
from
yards.
Evans, you're going to get what you got, the Tyreek Hill thing.
Yeah.
You're going to have a 60-point game and then a 0-point game.
Yeah.
Are they playing the Giants this year?
No.
No,
you-
the
they
Bears
played
are,
last
though.
year. Welcome.
The Bears are, though. I think the Bears are playing the Giants until 2046. I read that somewhere.
Yeah, just every year.
Yeah.
Mari Cooper, we already talked about Julio Jones. We'll see. I hope he's good.
Cooper Kupp, same thing.
Deontay Johnson.
Steelers receivers scare me, too, because
Yep.
the thing is like, I mean, Juju's he took the team discount because he wants to be there, and the Steelers are going to have money. We talked about that during the free agency thing. But it's still kind of a prove-it year, though. Because if he goes out and lays an egg, they're not going to bring him back.
But the guy to take is Dante Johnson.
But that's the thing, though. But is he, though? Because Michael Tomlin showed last year that if he fucking drops passes, he's not going to be afraid to bench him.
And Juju's back in the slot, too. So.
But that's the thing. Is like if Deontay starts dropping a couple passes, he's going to lose time. And Claypool is the deep ball guy. Go get it.
Ray McLeod, baby.
And Deontay Johnson scares me too because where he did a lot of his damage was those 3-yard catches where he ran.
So we have. Let's finish out the last few that were there. Okay.
Oh, sorry. We'll go to tight end and then because we got to wrap up because we got to get to the game.
Defenses?
All right, starting
We're
off.
not doing kickers and defenses. Go.
Obviously, Kelsey, Waller, and Waller's ahead of Kittle.
Yeah,
Waller had
that's
a better year
everywhere.
than Kittle.
Really?
Should be.
Kittle got hurt last year.
Well, it's not that Kittle got hurt. Kittle also is openly always expressing his interest in being a blocker.
Yes, that too.
And the 49ers are always going to have a run. They're going to commit to the run every game.
Falcons. Yeah.
Kyle Pitts should not be number 4. I don't care anything. Kyle Pitts should not be number 4.
The tight end's so tough. Like
no, I agree, but I think Mark Andrews should be ahead of him, and I think Hawkinson should be ahead of him.
Yeah, I see.
Just because they've played well in the past. We've seen them.
No,
produce.
Fant should be higher.
Yeah, but
what has he done?
Well, he had a couple of good games, but again, you have another new quarterback coming in.
Yeah.
I think
Logan Thomas should be higher.
Yes.
Logan Thomas should be higher.
He was a stud last year.
Yeah,
He was like a huge surprise.
Yeah.
It's kind of bullshit.
I mean, tight ends is tough because it's like if you play in a one tight end league like most people do, the big names are always going to be gone. You're going to Kelsey, Kittle, Waller, Hawkinson, Andrews, Thomas, Pitts this year. Goddard, Fant, and then a couple other guys, and you'll have some backups taken. But those will be your 10 studs. We play in a 2 tight end league because we think it makes it a little bit more interesting. It's just one more thing you got to think about in the draft, especially when you see someone take Kelsey Kittle 1-2.
Kendall.
But like Irv Smith, Hunter Henry. I mean, the thing with the tight end for me, there's no like must avoid tight end because after the big like 4 or 5. It's all a crapshoot anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, even Mark Andrews is going to have 4 games where he goes out and puts up less than 5 points.
Well, you can avoid the Seahawks tight end because they don't really use them.
Right, yeah. Seahawks tight ends avoid them at all costs.
Those are just fans getting a chance to
If
play.
you do fantasy football in the postseason, you can take Rob Gronkowski, but you should probably avoid him during the regular season.
Do the Cardinals even have a tight end?
No, they play with 10 players.
I mean,
I thought they had, what's his name there? Fuck, I was going to make a joke. I forgot the guy's name.
Well, Dan Arnold played.
Who's the tight end that played there and then he played for the Bengals? Gresham.
Oh, Jermaine Gresham, yeah.
We got to think of Irv Smith.
I think Irv Smith could have a big year. Just
I'm
because of
telling
how the emergence of Jefferson.
And no Rudolph.
yeah, well, fuck Kyle Rudolph.
Did anybody draft him in our league?
Mark will pick him up.
Michael pick him up.
I hope he has a huge week
Giants signed him. I don't know if you guys remember this. When the Giants were talking to him, he failed the physical. Giants signed him anyway, and he's hurt.
He failed the physical.
Mike Gesicki could have a big year.
Real quick, what's funny? A guy in our league, Pat, he just has these players that he picks every single year. Mike Gesicki must be his favorite player. It just makes no
You're
sense.
bullshit.
Mike
I'm gonna pick-
Gesicki is a guy that you're going to draft. Everyone's going to draft a Mike Gesicki.
And?
He's going to be picked. Well, that's what showing you something. He's going to be drafted in every league, and he will never be dropped. I don't care what anybody says.
He will rot on your
always
bench.
be on a team because he's super talented, but two is kind of whatever.
Can't say 2 is kind of whatever until we see him this year.
I picked Gronk.
Nah, he's kind of whatever.
I picked Gronk, and the only fact of, hey, maybe you'll have a couple big games for me.
All right, let's go to quarterback real quick and wrap it up.
Jared Cook, I wanted him.
Jared Cook's a big question mark just because
Yep.
I don't.
Jared Cook's not a big question mark. He'll have 2 good games and he'll suck the rest of the year.
Again, Jared Cook, I think he's my tight end 2.
Fuck Jared Cook.
And here's what I want from him. 6 points a week.
Yep.
Give me 2 catches for 4 yards. Or 40 yards, sorry.
No, 4 yards. The rest are rushing.
Quarterback's always one of the tricky ones. So like Mahomes, Mahomes is always going to get his. Aaron Rodgers is always going to get his. Josh
Why
Allen.
the fuck is Kyler Murray?
Because
number
he
3?
runs.
He's a dual threat.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, if Kyler Murray runs for 60 yards, that's 6 points that your other quarterback isn't getting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the quarterback you're facing isn't getting. Yeah, I know I'm sweating, Nast. Don't look at my forehead.
What?
So like, the same thing with Lamar
Prescott's
Jackson.
way too high.
Yeah.
Prescott's way too high if he comes back and he can.
He's above Rodgers, though.
But again, hear me out.
I'm not opposed to that. But.
Hear me out. If Prescott comes back and plays like he did the year before, it doesn't, like, from a fantasy standpoint, he's going to get you 25 to 30 points a game. Because he's going to throw for 350 yards and 4 touchdowns because they're always trailing. And who cares if he fumbles a couple times because it doesn't mean anything. I mean,
I don't think he makes it through the season.
Well, that's just it, though. That's what it takes. I mean, a lot. I think most of this is based on if they make their full 17-game seasons.
Which, again, I mean, anybody can get hurt.
Right.
But
when you have an injury history.
You have Prescott entering with, he just almost had his foot ripped off last year, and now he's dealing with a throwing shoulder injury. It's
unfortunate. I think for sites like this, they lean very heavily on, like, he had 3 really good games, like, statistic wise.
Yeah.
And that's what played into it.
Aaron Rodgers.
I want to hear it. He had 30 points almost every game last year except one.
I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers is bad.
Aaron Rodgers is going to do that thing. He's going to get you 30 points a game, and he's going to have 2 games where he gets you nothing.
It just feels different this year. The energy with him is different. I think the whole contract bullshit.
He's the reigning MVP. He deserves to be higher than Prescott.
That doesn't mean anything.
But that doesn't mean it. My thing
he's
is
going to put up his stats.
Or here's the thing, I think Rodgers is either going to be very, very good, or this is going to be where he falls off the cliff because of how everything played out. I hope he's good because I mean I do like Aaron Rodgers, but I hope I almost like hope I'm wrong. But I don't know. He was a guy that I was kind of like, I'd rather honestly, I'd rather have Justin Herbert.
In my own opinion,
I
don't
agree.
think there's a world where Rodgers has a bad year.
But why?
Because of everything that happened. He wants to prove to the Packers what he like.
Which is exactly why it can be bad. Is if he goes out trying to force things.
I don't think he's going to force anything. I think he's just going to play his game. He's going to throw a 45-yard pass to Dante Adams. They're going to run it twice, get to the one, throw it to Adams for a touchdown. That's how it's going to work.
Also, what happens when receivers sign their big contracts?
Yeah, they fall, but he's not Rodgers. So.
But again, I mean, what happens? It's almost like gospel that these receivers sign the big extension and then bad.
Someone on my team.
But I'm telling
Lazard's going to have 1,800 yards and 42 touchdowns.
I honestly, I would rather have Herbert than Rodgers.
I agree. Tom Brady's too high. At this point, Tom Brady, he'll go out and he'll make the plays when it matters, and he'll win games. But Brady is no longer the 375 yards, 4 touchdowns guy.
Who's below him there, Kendall?
Matt Stafford.
I see that, but like
Tannehill
should be higher.
Hurts, Burrow.
You don't even know if Hurts is going to start.
But like the rest of he's going to start. He's going to at least start the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Is he going to start the whole year? Who knows?
He's got his dual threat capability to make some.
I think they're going to give Hurts at least till about Thanksgiving.
Burrow, I would take.
No, it's not. That's about half the year. If you don't know by Thanksgiving if Hurts is the guy, then you move on. But at least by Thanksgiving, you have last year's tape and half a season this year to know if he's got it.
Burrow is a guy that I would take if they had offensive line security. Because Burrow showed last year that he's going to go out and he's going to try to win the games. He's going to throw the ball. He's going to hit receivers, but he's not going to. I don't know if he can stay healthy because of his offensive line.
They beefed it up a little, but yeah, I think if you're in a league with like a super flex where you can put that, I would take Burrow. I would take Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, any of those younger guys, because Trevor Lawrence is going to put up points. They may not win games, but I think he's going to put up at least. Even if it's 18 to 24 points a week. So you don't want him as like your QB1, but if you have that super flex or, bye week trouble, whatever, you need a spot start, you can roll him out. Same with Trey Lance.
Fuck Matt Ryan.
So
I tell you, Fields is someone to look at late in the season.
Dude, in the league I did yesterday, the guy took him for like $75.
That's crazy.
Well,
I think at some point Fields is going to start.
What's crazy about that league? It's the team quarterback. So he's going to have Bears quarterback. So it's going to be Dalton until Fields is put in.
Which Dalton isn't a terrible quarterback.
No, but I think at some point Fields is going to take over, and I think he'll benefit from being so different than Dalton.
Right.
Because the offense will be different, so he'll at least get that. Even if it's just this half a season of defenses really don't know what to take from him, and he may expose some things.
Deshaun Watson, if he gets off all the charges.
All right. Anybody else have any?
It looks that way.
Anybody else have any fantasy things to add?
Mayfield, I think, is too low. I think he can still put up numbers. I mean, he should not be behind Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields. I mean, that's crazy. But Fitzpatrick, if you need a QB in the first half of the year, there's your guy.
I picked him up.
Yeah, I know you did.
Mass, this is a shot of beer.
Came out that slow.
Yeah, that's
Well, you
the
know
kegs
what,
don't. This thing doesn't come out fast.
Fitzpatrick
He
is
gave me
pretty
his mug,
solid
and
all
he
year.
like counted to like 4, and it was like, all right, that's enough.
All right, kickers.
Justin Tucker's too high every year.
We'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
Oh,
Somebody's feeling drunk.
Yeah, right? We're having a good conversation.
Any other fantasy stuff people want to chime in on? Close out with?
Nah.
And I just wanted to stick it to Mass.
Yeah, Devontae Adams will be a bust. We'll see you guys live on the other side. PPRN Radio Network.
Home of getting sports with Drunk on Monday nights. PPRN Radio. Home of the Peter Pinot Show. Peter Pinot Show. PPRN Radio.
Damn, where are we?
PPRN Radio. Always on, sometimes off. PPRNradio.net. PPRNradio.net. The station that's home with your wife. While you're at work, we keep her company. We keep her happy.
And now, back to Getting Sports with Drunk on the PPRN Radio Network.
Welcome back to Getting Sports with Drunk. I'm your hostess, Cupcake the Riddler. And I don't think you guys are talking. I don't know. Kendall, do I have to hit unmute for everybody? All right, what mics? Just say them out loud.
Okay, 1, 4, 5, 7.
Yeah, Kendall doesn't know how to count.
Oh, I can hear Mock. Kyle?
Yeah, I hear myself.
Hola.
All right.
Hola, quinceañera.
My name is Miguel.
All right, now we just
That's
gotta,
racist.
now that we fucking did all that, we just gotta wait for Massey to get back. I'm gonna fucking rip
I
this
like that
cord
Kendall
out of the TV.
took Massey's mic and not Paul's mic.
No, he moved.
Yeah, Massey moved.
Oh.
Isn't it funny that I thought Massey was on the computer, like, Skyping in?
No, what he did was...
Just now? Guy's been here the whole time.
Yeah.
He got here before you.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about that. I forgot he was here. Where did
Okay.
he go?
I believe he went back to the Matrix.
Burger King? You get some nuggets?
Maybe.
Well, we're probably not gonna be able to play as much as I wanted to because setup was a real bitch.
Nice.
That would be very funny.
Oh, man.
You know what would happen, though? It wouldn't rotate right, and the plastic handle would hit.
Go right in her ear.
Did you smell that?
What the rock is cooking?
I don't smell, but I heard it.
I think it's going towards the vacuum.
All right.
Well, you got to figure the oscillating fan is really going to blow that thing around.
Really
Mass,
kick
it's a
things up.
touchscreen if you just touch puzzle board.
All right, gentlemen. We're here to.
You know, I like you, Paul.
We got Red Baron, the captain, many names.
I tell you, it's funny that you're like, hey, no mic, and then you put his name in it.
Yeah, I love how my name isn't there. There we go.
Well, because I knew you weren't going to be here last week, so but I wasn't sure about Mike Mock at the time. So
Yeah, things transpired. I had dog shit all over the house.
up and down the stairs, the
Dude.
bedroom.
Dog
It
had a
was terrible.
fit.
It was terrible.
Dog didn't have a fit. Rectum had a fit.
Come to find out, it was me!
I hate
So
when that happens.
we're gonna play Wheel of Fortune.
Hooray!
Kyle, sing the theme song. Yeah, into the mic.
Ah.
All right, so we're gonna play Wheel of Fortune sports for the most
Rebecca
part.
B. Vanna
themed.
White.
And
Dana White?
yeah,
Yes.
you kind of figured out as you go. I have a way to bank the scores and all that jazz. Worked really hard on this. I'm really pissed off that it took as long to set up as it did.
It's all right.
But we can always redo it.
Thank you, Tim.
Tim only helped. I did the majority of it.
Who's Tim?
Don't worry about it.
He's cheating on me again.
Kyle, forever. Forever
All right.
I will be cheating on you.
First clue.
Tim Sam.
First clue. All right, who wants to pick the first
Kendall.
first puzzle? Massey?
NFL for 600, please.
Massey, pick a number 1 through... Oh, this is going to take some getting used to because I'm using two mice here.
Two mice?
It's mouses.
Oh, sorry.
I believe that's what it is.
Massey,
as well.
pick a number
two
1 through
meese.
15.
It's two meese.
7.
7, all right.
Kendall, meese.
Does
Meese.
anyone know the Wheel of Fortune theme song?
It's just the thing spinning.
Is that just coming through the TV? All right, we're just gonna let it go.
It's just,
Alright.
it's just the spinning, right?
All right, actually, I can turn that off.
Yeah, is there a wheel?
There is a wheel. So I don't know who wants to go first.
Me.
Ooh, Massey raises hand.
I
Rock
also want to
spoke.
go first.
Rock,
It's a
paper,
radio
scissors-
show.
Rock, yeah, it's true. It is a radio show.
Therefore, rock, paper, scissors.
You've been Bidened.
He
We can't say
said-
Trumped anymore, so
Oh.
Well,
not
his
PC.
name is a verb.
Biden.
Times.
all right. Category is phrases. Mark, you ready?
Are these sports related or no?
Most of
so
them.
funny if they're not.
This one is.
Oh man, big money, big money. Gift.
So there'll be if you win a gift, you have to keep track of it yourself.
Oh boy.
But the wild is punishments and the gift are prizes. Those will be given out next week.
Man, got a gift right off the bat. Unbelievable.
T. Pat.
No, my name is Paul.
Yeah. I got a gift.
Spin again.
The captain is broke.
The
What
house
is that?
minimum? Why?
What's the house minimum?
Why that's working? I don't know why that did that.
You have to borrow from the bank.
I'm already in the red.
Spin again.
I'll sell you boardwalk.
This is the only reason it's gonna take as long as it did.
300.
R.
You going to the multi?
Oh, nice.
Man.
Jackpot, baby.
Oh, I know it.
Oh, that's how you do it. Got it. Just leave it
Type
there.
0 there.
Bankrupt.
Come on.
Oh.
So is it going
I'd
to
like
me?
to go
Turn.
next.
Well, you're next in the order.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to see something how this works here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool.
Enter a credit card number.
No, so you can't go next. You have to go in order. So the Red Baron will be next. Everything's
Oh,
backwards.
I go last.
Mass, you're up. Here we go. The wheel is spinning.
500.
500. Massey.
X.
Like that
Wah.
extra voice you did. Indubitably.
Souls?
Man, no S's.
No S's.
My turn.
Man.
Yep.
Ooh,
We're
500.
gonna go with
W?
C here, Jim.
C. What's that doing over there?
Oh, boy.
What's that doing over
It's one of
there?
those Latin words.
Spin again.
I'd like to go with N, please.
N
Coward.
for.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
All right.
Can I go with E? Nice.
Can I also buy a vowel?
I'd like to buy.
With his money?
I'd like to buy another vowel.
All right.
A.
Typical Kyle gets money, just burns it instantly.
Come on, keep going. Keep buying them, Kyle.
Nah, we're gonna spin here. I'm gonna go bankrupt right now.
Oh, man, I hope so.
Oh.
400.
All right, we're gonna go M. What was that, Rebecca? Shaking your head at me?
Is this in Spanish?
No, because then he would never get it.
I know what the last word is. I'm an idiot, so no.
Oh.
Souls? Spinning?
Yeah.
Fuck, it's not going to get back to me. Oh, you also got a gift.
I get a B.
Hold on. Forgot to give
Remember,
Mark.
you only get the gift if you win the puzzle.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, that's not how we play.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that's real.
That's real. Trust me. Ashley makes me watch.
It is real. You only get the stuff if you win the puzzle.
Guess what? Wasn't disclosed early. I get the damn gift.
It's
Can
true.
I
Give
get
him the gift.
a D?
I like how Rebecca keeps shaking her head, but you
Oh.
keep getting it.
Oh,
No, you
Miss
can't.
Clifton. Miss Clifton.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm not good at this game.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Fuck all of you.
Come on, Souls. Are you gonna spin again?
Just pass.
You don't. No, there's no hold on, Souls. Either spin
I'd
or
like to buy
guess.
a vowel, please.
Okay.
Can I get an O?
You are just burning cash for no reason.
Except he's the only one who's going to have cash if he wins.
I don't know why it does this, Mass.
I like to take it alone.
I guess I don't need to see the answers.
I guess I don't know it.
Are you kidding?
Well, like every time the computer refreshes on here, it shows it takes away my. Every time this refreshes over here, look at it. It goes blank.
Oh, that's weird.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the
You
Wheel
know
of
what? I'd like
Fortune?
to spin, please.
Unbelievable. Have you guys ever seen the Wheel of Fortune video when the whole board is filled up but the guy mispronounces it?
Yeah.
And he's like, Achilles. What do you say?
Why?
Like Achilles's heel?
I like to buy a vowel. I.
This is unbelievable.
All right. Does anybody not named Kyle not know what it is? Does everybody else know what it is? Okay.
I don't know what the last word is.
Oh my god!
Now, Massey, you don't get the points unless you win, right? The total cash. Okay, so I gotta
Nothing if you don't.
erase his.
Do you know the first word?
I know the first and second. You dick.
Kyle, you better fucking know the first word. It's spelled out.
I'm just gonna put 1,400 there because
I
I
like
don't
to
think you're
spin
gonna
it.
win it. Because I think if it gets to Kendall, you lose.
Yeah, it's not coming
No,
back.
wait, what happens if you solve it but you have no money? You get nothing.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty
I
much
like
on
to- I like
brand.
to get a G.
You would need to spell it.
This is incredible.
I don't know that last word, man. I'm not good with words.
All right. Well, is she gonna spin?
Yeah, I guess.
I can only imagine Pat Sajak being like, "Are you fucking retarded, boy?"
And the best part is he hasn't got like bankrupt or anything.
W.
No?
Are you out of your fucking
All
mind?
right.
I don't fucking know it. What do you want from me?
You're gonna be real mad.
Probably.
Kendall's spin.
Bankrupt. Ooh, you got the punishment with it.
Oh my god.
Kendall, guess the letter.
All right. Q, sir.
Oh, all right. I never even
Kendall,
heard of that phrase.
You can. You can.
You've never heard of
I-
that. We've said that on the show a million
There's
times.
also no way that then you don't read sports articles. You lie to us all the time.
I'd like to guess the puzzle.
No. Spin
No,
again.
I'll spin. I'll say go
Yeah,
bankrupt.
you know it. You might as well rack up some dollars, right?
Yeah, why would you lose a turn so
because I
Massey
could
can
go.
win?
I could go bankrupt here.
That's true.
That's just what's going to happen. I'd like a K, please.
Please tell me you spelled it wrong.
You can guess the puzzle now.
Can I guess the puzzle?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, thanks,
go ahead.
Dad.
Monday morning quarterback.
That is correct.
I think you click the solve button.
Yeah, bottom left.
Oh yeah. Way to go.
Kendall.
What's really funny is that Kendall doesn't have enough money to actually transfer down.
Yeah, he does. There you go.
Well, it's like it's a minimum of 1,000 for the thing to work.
She changed
All right.
from my down.
So I'm gonna. All right. So you guys have to keep track. Can you guys do that honor system? So,
Okay.
Souls and Mock have rewards.
No, they don't. They didn't win.
Yeah, we didn't establish that beforehand. They still get them for landing on them. So mark it down somewhere on your notes or something. Kendall, you have a punishment,
Damn.
but you're winning.
Yeah, it's true.
You're welcome.
All
Thank
right, Kendall, you won. Pick a puzzle. 1 through 15.
Excluding 7.
You can pick 7.
Okay, we will do 11.
Someone wants a Slurpee.
All right, Kendall. Dynamic duos. The board is yours.
A-E-I-O-U.
I think I know
every
it.
time. No, you don't. The whole fucking thing was just spelt out and you didn't know it. You know it. This one?
But I think this one.
Okay.
No.
T.
Nope.
Was a bummer.
Mock.
I'd like to guess the puzzle now.
Wait, so am I after Mass?
No, you're before me.
Oh, so who's up right now?
Mock.
Did you already go?
No. Kendall went. Now it's your turn.
But you went at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's you.
But when did
Mass.
you even go?
It's
I
Matt.
missed the letter.
Yeah, Massey was the first one.
Oh,
And went you, Massey, Kyle, Kendall.
gotcha.
It's not going in order for you guys. It's going in order
Okay.
on the screen.
Paul,
Okay.
can you also turn on mic 6? Might have to put the fader up for it and then unmute it.
Vader?
Vader.
Who's Mike 6?
He's kind of bouncing in between both.
But let me know when it's high enough. Massey, talk. No, pick a mic.
Yeah, pick a mic,
Hello.
man.
Which mic are you going to talk into?
Hello.
Is that 7 or 6?
So that's
Hello.
that's 6 right there. That's
Is that
fine.
better?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to mute 7.
Yeah, give me 7.
All right.
S, please.
Nope.
Dude, what are these words?
I feel vindicated.
Somebody just be like X, 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 X.
Massey, 500.
M.
The fuck is that middle word if there's no T or S?
Are you serious?
Spin.
I know there's other words. Read your book.
I like how Rebecca's like thinks she's an expert.
Yeah. Oh, I teach 5th graders. I know
I
words.
landed on 800. Nice.
I hope Rebecca gets eaten by a rat.
N.
She might.
Ha!
again.
Dum.
Right, Massey's spinning. I realize this isn't the best radio game. 700, Mass.
D.
D.
For the listeners at home, the first word has an M, then 3 blanks.
I'd like to buy.
Oh, I know the middle word.
All right.
Can I have
Sand.
an A, please?
Well, actually, I might know it.
No, that's
It could have been und.
No, it's X.
I'd like to buy another vowel.
Okay.
The very
Can I buy
popular
E?
Und. Oh boy.
Man, you just spent some cash.
Well, I think you only get charged once for the vowel, right? You don't get charged for every vowel.
You get
Yeah.
charged $200
Not in our game.
per vowel.
I feel like this is a hockey one.
250.
250. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I know the rules.
Spin again.
The first word is milk.
600, Mass.
Can I have a C?
Hey, did you guys ever notice that when Kendall's not behind the board, he doesn't have to pee?
No, I'm dying.
So why don't you just go? It's not going to be your turn for a
No,
little while.
I know, but I know the puzzle.
Buy a vowel.
Do you? By a vowel?
Kendall texted me.
Hold on. I?
Spin.
That's pretty good.
That was actually...
May I have a K, please?
Every kiss begins.
You suck so bad, Kendall.
Yeah.
Spin again.
Tell you what, these Coors Light.
Massey, when it's his turn, he's just gonna like run this. Like, he watches too much Wheel of Fortune. You guys need to watch. You guys really need to hope for bankrupts for him.
Can I have an R?
These Coors Light don't hit as good.
Your Stein's like half full.
Well, what I'm saying is the beer is just different.
Spin.
All right, Mass. Spinning for Mass. He gets a bankrupt.
Oh, suck it. Is it my turn?
No,
Spin.
it's Kyle's.
Souls?
Spin.
Well, yeah, you can't buy a vowel.
I remember his name.
No, he can go in debt.
What did you say?
I
I can't tell you that.
feel like this is
No cheating. No
Z.
cheating.
Win. It's gonna go by him.
No cheating.
Z.
Z? You fucking asshole. Oh.
Hockey name.
I know it's a hockey name. I just thought it was a different name that might not even be
Souls?
real.
Spin. I remember this guy's
Never
name.
would have gotten it.
Man, this is real painful to watch just because it's like the whole puzzle's pretty much revealed.
I just gave myself like the worst. What do they call that when you hit your elbow?
Funny bone?
Yeah,
Funny bone?
yeah, pretty bad.
Chuckle elbow?
Come on, Souls.
Yeah, like
I know.
Just pick a letter.
I don't want to be wrong.
It doesn't matter.
you're gonna be wrong.
Yep.
Whoa.
I like to buy a vowel here, Bob.
Okay.
I like to buy a U.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm wrong.
Wah.
Mike Mock? No, sorry. Red Baron.
Okay, I have to spin, right? No matter what.
Yeah, you have to spin, guess a letter,
Is
and then
the
solve.
last word edamame?
Okay, so can I buy a vowel now?
No, you don't have any money. You have to guess the.
You have
I
no
have to
money,
get-
you fucking
Well,
dick.
listen, I don't watch it that regularly.
Your wife seems to fucking know.
Here, real quick. If you win the puzzle with no money, you get a minimum of $1,000. Just saying.
So he can solve it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can just solve it.
Oh, okay. Can I solve the puzzle?
Yeah.
Mike Emmerich and Eddie Olczyk.
I should have bought a fucking O.
You want to know something? I had that name, but I had it spelt so differently. I had it Olchuk.
It killed me because I knew the puzzle so early and I knew I was never going to get to it.
know what the best part is? Kendall has to wait to pee again because he's first.
I'm really good at reading.
Kendall?
That's Price is Right.
Let's take.
Nine.
That's a good call. 14.
9. We're drinking German beers.
All right. The category is occupations.
Grandfather is gay. Oh, what?
3 words. Kyle said 4.
What kind of job is that?
Bankrupt right out of the gate.
Nice.
Go pee.
All right.
Mark?
I'd like to guess the puzzle.
Feel free to bring another beer back. Whatever.
Budweiser or
got
Coors
yours.
Light.
Yeah, it's gonna be gone though.
Oktoberfest and Guinness is when you see Mock really drink on the show.
Can you actually respin?
No.
S, please. Yes. Wheel. Yes.
500.
Again. T.
Damn, I wish it didn't have it.
Guess really bring out the best in each other. Wheel spinning. 500 again.
Yes. R.
You go into the mall today for the mask.
Yes.
Good job.
Mock's racking up some points here.
Too bad you ain't gonna sell it.
Sell it? Yeah, why would he sell it?
Car parts.
700.
H.
Bomp.
Damn.
All right. Massey.
Is that other word squirt?
Dude, how are you eating all
They're just beans, dude.
Yeah.
that? That looks terrible. I love you, Max. But it looks...
Massey. 900.
I've had edamame before, and they're okay.
This is chili, garlic, and something else.
I'm assuming you're spinning.
My dad makes some pretty bomb chili.
No, chili like the spice.
Yeah, but you
like
can
the
also
pepper.
put that on a Lay's chip, and it's going to be 1,000 times better.
950 for C? Nope. All right. Souls.
Like $5.
Oh, I forgot to clear out souls. Yeah, get out of here with that nonsense. You can't buy a Val, you piece of garbage.
I'll tell you what, I'm pretty struggling next to this soy sauce abomination next to me.
Souls 450.
I like to go
Kelly, you should
with
try one.
D.
Hard pass.
There's
Nope.
no soy sauce in this.
What is it then?
Kendall, we're back to you.
This ain't getting back to me. This ain't getting back to me.
You know what it is?
Me? No. I couldn't get money more to quarterback. You think I'm going to know this?
400.
This is a fair point.
400, Kendall.
Okay.
You won't go with Q,
What
bitch?
letter?
Q, bitch.
You run out of time in the Wheel of Fortune.
G.
W.
G?
Yeah.
So funny. Mark. So aggressive.
Oh, is it my turn?
500 again.
Q, bitch.
Take the G.
We're gonna go with N.
Nope.
Fuck.
What is this words?
Massey. Lose a turn.
Yeah. Edamame.
Souls. It's fucked up. I didn't ask Massey if he wanted to buy a vowel.
Yeah, well, he lost a 10.
Were you going to buy a vowel? No, you weren't. You weren't going to buy a vowel.
Yeah, well, eat your
500
beans.
souls. 500
Yeah, we're going to go with
today.
W.
Yep.
His face.
Didn't see that coming.
I need someone to keep tabs of
Can I buy
time
a
for me
vowel?
because I can't see it. Huh?
Have I Val?
30.
Yankees beat the Braves.
E.
Oh, I know it. This is a Guns N' Roses song.
Go ahead, buy another vowel, souls.
Yeah, I'm going to go with A.
Yeah, no money.
Classic Souls. Hey guys, can I borrow $30? I gotta buy a vowel.
Can you spin the wheel, please?
That was so good. That was so funny. Oh!
Wow. Right on him, huh?
L.
I don't know what the words are.
You gonna buy another vowel now that you got some cash to play with?
Buy the last 3. Might as well.
I will buy a vowel.
Okay.
I'm going to go with I.
Nope.
Fuck you, Rebecca.
Kendall,
Can
you
I?
have no money, so you have to spin.
All right.
Or do you want to solve the puzzle for 1,000?
I do.
Oh, okay. All right. All right, Kendall's gonna. So the 500 doesn't count. Kendall.
Okay. Is it floor sweat mopper?
You're a fucking nerd.
Is that the official title?
That's what it is. I looked it up. I spent 3 hours looking
know
up the
that?
occupations.
Because I
You're
tell
a
you,
fucking nerd.
that just sounds degrading.
Yeah, they make $57,000 a year at starting.
I hope when you get home tonight, you fall on your toe.
Wow. I've actually done
It
that
really
before.
pains me to put. It really pains me to X out Kyle's score here. All right, Kendall.
Hey, who do we see at the end of the game for the payout?
Oh, Massey.
Oh, okay. Do we get
All right.
paid in edamame?
Yes.
We're gonna do Massey. What's it called when I just start revealing letters, and you guys have to guess?
Oh, the time.
The toss-up.
Toss up.
Hope Kendall gets eaten by a bunch of fucking raccoons later.
Oh, make this worth like $25,000.
Toss up's gonna be worth $1,500.
Do we have to like buzz in?
Which is better than usual because it's usually worth.
All right, ready? The category is events. There's no wheel. I just keep revealing letters.
We just guess.
Kyle, buzz in.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, say buzz out loud when you.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Buzz. Stanley Cup playoff.
No, he didn't say it right. He didn't say it right.
What do you
What did
mean?
he say?
He didn't say playoffs. He said playoff. Buzz. Stanley Cup playoffs.
To reveal the toss up, add the toss up.
I had to be a real stickler there.
I tell you. No,
In Kyle's defense, he's.
I was saying, I think Kyle's right.
Yeah, but fuck him.
That's fair.
Are you serial?
That's fair.
You bought too many vowels.
Wow.
Kyle is right though.
There's
That
no
is
point
how
in
it
playing
works.
this game anymore. Kendall won.
Why did Kendall win?
He's up by a lot.
He's up by 4,300.
Kyle, that's very
Each
easy.
of you have had more than 4,300 in your bank at one
I
point.
should have won that one.
You're gonna be here, Kyle.
No, I don't want it.
No, it's okay. I got you.
I don't want it.
Don't you fucking give it to him.
Now I'm losing to Kyle.
All right, Kyle, Kendall, pick a puzzle.
Nine.
Did we just
I
do
think we
9?
found a talent that Kendall has.
He did 9T.
That's the same thing as 9.
9.
I will do 2.
Kendall has a weird.
Brown's dumpster fire
Oh.
is the category.
Kendall
Alright.
spin.
Okay.
Unless you want to solve.
Yeah, do you want to just solve?
Yeah, can I solve the puzzle?
Do you really want
Yeah.
to?
I'm gonna be so mad.
Is it Hugh Jackson?
No.
Damn.
I think I know it's.
What do you get for that?
Nothing.
Nothing. It skips his turn.
I
Okay.
think I know it.
All right, Mock.
The name I was gonna guess doesn't fit.
I literally just went off the first 4.
Mock lost his turn.
Just do it again. No one was watching.
Oh, okay. He said no one was watching.
I watched it.
No, you didn't. You didn't. Oh, if it
I
did
wish
it
you ended
again-
up bankrupt. No, this is for Mass 950.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go through with it.
You know what?
Oh, no, it's Hugh Jackson's.
Here, just so you can be beating Kyle.
I hate this game.
He flipped him off.
I'm in last place now.
Yeah. It's kind of fitting. Mass?
Seen yourself play wiffle ball?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, Souls.
Aggressive poor.
900 a letter.
I'm known for that.
What do you got, Souls?
R.
Rebecca, can you quiet down the hair putting up?
Nope.
Kendall.
Kendall.
Oh, I like to.
Just keep trying to solve.
Okay.
You know,
I'll
that's
give you
it.
all the
loser.
money I have in my wallet right now if you solve that right.
He's got a ShopRite gift card.
I actually have cash in my wallet.
Oh wow. All right.
To buy a ShopRite gift card.
Let's go D.
It's an H for Hugh.
Spin again?
Spin again.
Kendall's the wrong person to start getting letters correct on something like this.
I think I know it.
Kyle, if you knew it, you should have guessed it.
Can we ask
I know
a
it now.
question about the
N.
4?
Damn.
All right.
My turn?
I thought it was
It's
Hugh.
your turn.
Hugh Jackson.
Hey, Kendall, can you get me a beer?
I can.
Take a bud.
Come on!
Bankrupt for Mike Mock. Mazzy.
Spin it.
Mock is just getting some shit luck on this round. 500. What do you got?
M.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
I know it. Oh, you didn't give me one?
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you want?
Whatever you got.
Like to buy a vowel?
Okay.
Can I buy an E?
Well, Massey got it.
He might not, though.
You got it.
He doesn't.
This is before his time.
It is.
The Browns
I'll give
are a
you all the cash in
dumpster
my wallet if you tell
fire.
me who that is.
All right, I'll give you a hint, Mass.
Okay.
Okay? He used to play in the NFL.
His last name begins with a D.
And he didn't star in Wolverine.
Wait a
Spin?
minute, you don't know
Spin.
that.
It's true, I don't.
This was a good one, though.
Ooh, so
Am I
close.
on 800? Oh, fuck.
You got 800.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Bullshit.
Yeah, Ken winning that fucking thing with
Do you have a
bullshit.
K?
Hey, thank you for the win.
Dude, the Yankees have been ridiculous
Yeah.
last
Spin?
couple weeks.
Pitching, too.
Just also, like, everything's been
What?
clicking.
Who pitching?
Oh, lose a turn.
I'd like to solve the puzzle, please.
It's not your turn.
Yes, it is.
It is, Master. Okay, go ahead.
It skips the next
Jake
guy.
Delhomme. Jake Delhomme.
I would never have gotten
It's
it.
Jake Delhomme.
I
Kyle's
know who
out.
Jake Delhomme is, but I never would have gotten that.
It's actually Duke Delhomme, according to
I asked if it was Duke,
Duke.
or Jake.
All right. Souls, you're on the board with $1,000.
Yeah.
I'd like $1,002.
Souls, pick a puzzle.
I don't
Nine.
remember him.
We already did 9.
Did we?
Yeah.
Very, very short stint.
But you
have
know what's
17?
awesome? You know
15.
You know what's
7.
awesome?
For 1 year.
If we did 9, Kyle doesn't remember what it was.
No shot.
What
All right.
did the Stanley Cup playoffs?
Phrase. Souls?
Fuck. All right, spin that wheel, baby.
The Browns are a dumpster fire.
Surprised he didn't go Seneca Wallace. We're gonna go with S.
4.
Nope.
How?
Now it's fucking
Kendall.
rat face.
Rat face. Did it solve the puzzle?
I like
Come
to
on,
solve the
cheetah
puzzle.
print.
Is it
Rat
Hugh,
face,
Hugh
hoo-ha.
Jackson is a group? No, I'm joking.
Letter. For 500.
R.
By vowel.
Arr!
Nice.
Kendall, you took my letter.
Sorry.
Spin?
Yeah.
The Browns are a dumpster fire.
Jake Delhomme, Seneca Wallace. I don't
All right,
know.
for 700, Kendall.
You know what they say? When there's R's, there are T's.
Tim Couch.
Nope, there is T. Wheel?
Wheel, please.
Are you sure it's not the same puzzles from before?
Yes.
No, yeah, it is. It's Monday morning quarterback again.
That's
Good
hilarious.
call, Rebecca. It would have taken them just as long. Still.
God, I have no idea.
Kendall, you get nothing. Good day, sir. All right, Kyle, pick a new puzzle number.
3.
Have we done 3?
No.
So I can't hold on to that money? How about half of it?
All right, mascots.
I'll take 1,000.
I think Kendall loses his turn too.
Well, I'm starting back off with Kyle
Oh, that's so funny.
because it was the same puzzle. Kyle, taking the wheel, right?
Yeah.
That was 700.
S.
Imagine if
Spin?
someone would give you $900 for saying S.
Spin.
Yeah. We're gonna go with T.
You guys ever see that episode of Fresh Prince when they go on the game
I like to buy a
show?
vowel.
Okay.
A.
You guys ever see that?
Where they go on the game
They
show?
go on the game show.
Oh, where they're like fighting in the money
yeah,
thing?
but before he has his friend, I forget the other guy's name.
Jazz.
No,
Oh, yeah,
other
the
guy.
other guy, yeah.
But he's like, "What's the capital of Ohio?" He goes, "That's the capital." Oh, Bob. Makes me laugh every time.
N.
The guy's like, "Judges." They get the points.
Wheel?
Yeah.
Just say it out loud so I don't have to keep, like, doing it, you know?
Sorry.
Pick a one.
D.
D? All right, he's really fucking waltzing his way into this one, huh?
Are you serious?
God, you say it one more time, I'm probably gonna throw a beer at you.
Spinning the wheel?
All right. To be fair, I also don't know it.
Rebecca, sit over there and read your book.
Yeah, like you only.
Kyle, focus on the
I
game.
can't because she's ridiculing me all the time.
Okay, good $10 word. Now pick a fucking wheel or vowel.
It's like a $6 word.
Wheel or vowel?
Vowel. I.
Nope.
E-I-O-U.
Kendall?
I gotta spin.
You don't have to. You can solve the puzzle for
No,
$1,000.
I don't know right now.
Oh,
Rebecca, sit
I
over
might
there
know
and
it.
quiet.
Oh, I thought it was bankrupt for sure. Okay, you know what they say? Where there's T's, there's R.
Fuck. Yeah, I think I know it.
Kendall?
We're gonna spin.
And I want to say it, but I think I'm also wrong.
No.
Come on, Kendall,
Kendall?
just guess something wrong. Let me win one.
I'm gonna buy a vowel. Do I have enough?
Well, you just spun the wheel, so you have to guess a letter.
Oh man, I wish I could just compound that. We're gonna take. What?
Kendall, please just tell her to shut up.
Come on. Get it wrong.
We're gonna take H.
All right.
Massey, I don't know what you were trying to tell me.
Mark,
Come on, spin.
you're gonna spin.
Bang,
You can
bro.
just solve it for 1,000,
Solve it for 1,000, Mark.
or you can spin and risk losing your turn or going bankrupt.
If you
Spin.
do that, I know what it is.
Spin. I can't get a bad spin 3 times in a row.
Yes, you
All
I
right,
would like to solve
sure.
That's so
Mr.
funny.
and Mrs. Met.
Yeah.
They're not real mascots. They're
What?
pedophiles.
I just wanted to
No,
tell you.
I know. I thought it was H.
I'm so mad that you didn't get
Listen, they're not really married.
Yeah, they're also pedophiles.
Well, I don't know
Like
about
Mr.
that.
and Mrs. Red.
Well, I'll give you that.
Oh, wrong one.
Floor sweet mooper.
Movie quotes.
Pooper.
Massey?
Spin to win.
I can't believe that just fucking happened.
I told you not to do it.
I just tried to sneak a few extra dollars.
You know, it is funny that Mass is the one leading off with a movie quote.
It's fucking terrible. 'cause
Is
I'll
this
never
from
get
All
it.
Dogs Go to Heaven?
Take X right off the bat.
All
X.
Dogs.
All right. No, you
No,
said
no,
it.
no,
You
no,
heard him
no,
say X,
no,
right?
no, don't fucking do it.
You said X.
Give me a M.
I gave
heard
Kyle
X.
$1 for Kendall's mishap. What are you taking?
M. Wow, that's great. Spin it again.
You better get like $4,500 out of this.
Okay.
Ha, suck it.
Kyle's turn. Kyle's losing a turn. Nice. We're gonna go with
500.
S. Nice. Would you like to see here?
I realize we haven't always been saying. Have we been saying the puzzles yet? You spinning or you buying?
I'm buying.
Alright.
Buying. I'm not smart.
I tell you, I'm enjoying this game a whole lot,
Yeah.
but it's probably a rough radio show.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, listen, they're listening to us joke around and, you know, so.
I am enjoying this a lot.
All right, go ahead.
Well, you have to buy the vowel.
I said spin.
No, you didn't. You said buy because you're not smart.
No, I said
You
spin.
said bye.
You
All right,
said buy.
whatever. A.
No, he wants to buy his spin.
Spinning?
Spin.
You did say buy.
You did.
Just said you're going to spin or buy, and you said I'm going to buy because I'm always an asshole or I'm not smart. $2,500 a letter.
T.
Damn.
I gotta get this.
Bankrupt.
Spin?
Buy a vowel, please. E.
You can buy a vowel.
E.
Mock. You're gonna be real excited for who's in the new trailer.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
Like you might lose.
Spin?
your shit.
Spin.
Yeah.
I might have spoiled for me, but not
650
spoiled.
souls.
It might be like a car ride home session.
Which it should be because you should do it before you get spoiled, like I did.
Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it when I get home.
Spin?
Yeah.
Bankrupt. $16,000
$16
down the
grand.
drain. Souls. Sorry. Kendall?
Okay, let's spin.
Here we go.
Game fucking rigged.
700.
Yeah, I haven't been able to guess a letter in fucking 35 minutes.
That's true. He like lit off the game and hasn't played since.
G.
Well, fucking Kendall knows that, huh?
All right, we're gonna
Well,
spin.
fucking Rebecca knows everything. So why didn't she play?
You were just solving a word puzzle. I don't even know what this is from.
You know what it is, though. You literally just nodded your head.
Spinning?
Yeah.
Be vocal next time.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't loud enough.
Lose a turn.
That's my fault.
Lose a turn. Lose a turn. Damn.
650, Kendall.
You know I could never go on one of these shows?
Hmm.
Because if I ever actually spot, I'd be like, motherfucker!
I'm sure that happens.
L.
Like, Vanna, you dirty bitch.
That probably doesn't happen.
This is all your
Spin?
fault.
Spin.
I'd fuck Vanna White.
It all comes out.
650.
W.
Well, I know the second word.
Spin.
I thought I did, but it doesn't make sense with the third word.
500 a letter.
Y.
Spin.
Fuck.
Buy a vowel.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
I'm close.
Okay.
I'm going to buy an
I got
O.
the first 3.
You sure?
I got the first 4.
Gundle.
I'm going to spin.
350 letter. Go ahead. 350 the letter.
Alright, I'm going to go R.
We got an R on the board. Spin. Buy a vowel. Today
We'll spin.
we are spinning the wheel. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Bankrupt.
Ooh, 900 a letter. 900.
Okay.
Don't blow it.
P.
Mark, do you know it?
Yeah.
Kind of like one word, but a voice crack in
I
there.
actually know what this is. Surprisingly.
Come on, Gundle.
I'm going to buy a vowel.
All right.
U.
Why is it saying no more vowels?
They do that in the show.
Yeah, but there's still the I.
No, they do it in the show when like there's no more vowels. Like there's the I is not in the puzzle. They do that in the show so people because they don't want you to like waste your money if you.
should, though.
Yeah, I know.
I'd like to solve the puzzle.
Fuck!
Okay.
Damn it! Get it wrong.
You gotta always protect the McNuggets.
Longest yard.
Oh, kind of one.
So
Hold
what
on.
do you get the 10,000?
Here's the thing, though. Now, realistically, history shows Kendall doesn't win these games, so we can't let him start. So I think that the rest of us got to start playing some team play here.
Okay.
As long as we don't let Kendall win.
$7,500 toss up.
Can you make it 10,000?
No.
All right.
Wait till we play Jeopardy.
College football teams. Ready? He slaps Kyle. I'd rather see you win than Kendall win.
Anybody.
And here we go.
Kendall Buzz.
Well, hold on. Real quick before I reveal more letters. What happens if you guess wrong? Are you out?
You're out.
You can't guess again, right?
You can't guess next.
Okay.
Oh, so I could just keep guessing?
No.
You have to
I
wait for
know
somebody
I
else.
can't be next.
I'm
but-
revealing letters.
Ah!
Fuck!
So the bell, I will give it to him. No, you have to guess.
I don't know the first word.
All right, so guess. You have 5
Buzz.
seconds.
I was before you,
4,
bitch.
I'll give you $12.
3, 2.
Cash?
Nebraska corn
I have like $3.
What?
Nebraska corn huggers.
Got it.
Wrong.
Oh.
Still going. Mock.
Indiana Cornhuskers.
Wrong.
Fuck!
That's not them.
Oh,
Buzz.
really, Kyle, you asshole?
Isn't it Nebraska Cornhuskers?
Nebraska Cornhuskers. Massey said Nebraska Cornhuckers.
I said Husker.
You said Huckers.
I said Husker.
Rebecca?
He did not say. He said what?
Huckers.
Wow.
You said Huckers.
Of course he's gonna have his fucking back.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yes, it has everything to do with it.
He said Huckers.
Guys,
That's
we're
why I
doing bad
said.
as a
That's
team.
why I said what? Because I wanted you to say it again.
Doing bad as a team, fellas.
Well,
Kendall, you're
I got
running
called
away
out.
with it here.
yeah, he's fucking cheating. Let me see your phone.
Please.
Here's the thing. You think he could type that fast?
I think Paul can.
And what, text it to him?
Yeah.
All right, this one's going to be for
That'll be a
12,000.
bummer. That's a good theory, though.
Toss up for 12,000.
Can you make it 18?
Oh, it's got to be 10,000 or less. 10,000. Food and drink. Ready? Toss up. This is riveting radio.
Bing.
Yep.
Peanuts and Cracker Jacks.
Fucking it.
So
This guy.
Sorry.
Bing! Peanuts and Cracker Jack.
correct. Sorry, Kendall. I couldn't give you 2, otherwise it'd be.
Yeah, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Can I just have the points?
No, because you have all of them.
I deserve it for knowing it before
Fuck
everybody
the
else.
team.
You have 1,000, so do I.
You shouldn't have the other ones, Kendall. I got the first one right. You got it wrong. Be grateful for that.
I got it right. I said it way before you knew it.
Did you get it right?
I did get it
According to
right.
the game, did you get it right?
Next puzzle.
According to the game, I missed.
We're gonna do toss. We're just gonna do the toss-ups and get them out of the way. We'll make them go quick. I don't remember what numbers we've done, so
Pull them up. Probably should have went in order.
yeah, probably. We'll do this one for 2,500.
All right. Listen, we gotta work
Oh,
together.
famous plays. Ready?
Bing.
All right.
Music City Miracle.
That's unfucking believable.
Kendall does not want to lose.
Guys, we're a bad fucking team.
Well, the
Kendall
fuck
just
am I
has
supposed to
weird
know?
Fucking power.
Yeah. Let's see you play Jeopardy, bud.
So listen, there's this one time at a party, I knew that I've always had this thing,
Well, I just put
Bakersfield,
it over here so
California.
we know he's not looking at it.
Fictional sports heroes.
I'm out.
Fuck.
This is the toss-ups are real riveting for radio.
This is I, an L, a B, an E.
No, don't do that, Mass. That makes it worse.
I don't know.
Oh, fuck! Hamilton the Bay Porter.
Nice, Mass. The guy who doesn't watch
so
any
fucking
movies.
mad he got a movie one.
God, you're in last place.
Although, I tell you what, I was going to say Potter.
Harry the Bay Potter. All right, we'll do 8 toss-up for 7,026.
I was mock up 9,000.
I have 10,000
Because you stole mine.
That
Before
says
and
the
after.
mash, you asshole.
Before and after. Ready?
Go.
All right. We got some letters popping up. It's kind of difficult to see what's happening here.
Like you can't see it, or
No, I could
Oh.
see it, but I'm not making it out.
Oh, Bing. The fuck.
You have to guess.
Oh!
LeBron.
Are you serious?
Bing.
I
No,
know,
no,
fucking
fuck
second
that
one.
shit.
Mock,
Bing.
Mock buzzed in first.
LeBron James Harden.
Congratulations.
I sure wasn't Corden like that.
Makes no sense. I hate
So the before and after category in Wheel of Fortune is it's
LeBron
like
James Harden.
yeah,
Before and
like
after.
the last name and the first
Yeah,
name.
This can all die.
Guys, listen. If you guys donate me your points, we beat Kendall.
It's true.
You can have my
Used to
points.
do that.
You're gonna
All
let
right, we
Kendall
got
win.
one more, and then
Kendall
we'll
has
go to
never won a game.
well, one more, and then it's over.
I've actually won games.
Only in teams.
I think I've won a solo game before.
Name it.
Do it for
Oh, man,
10,000.
we're doing a lot of shows.
Oh, we did dynamic duos. Shit.
Heinrich and Boychuk. Don't remember the other guy's name.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Olchuk. It was Olchuk. Old with a Z though.
All right, I have to do this. Hold on. Sorry.
Fuck it up,
Do you,
bud.
do you think the game's gonna tell you when you're out of puzzles?
Nope.
Way to go, Tim.
That we can blame
Oh,
on,
here we
too.
go. All in the family. I don't want to do that though. Shit. All right, we're gonna play this one normal, and then we'll be done.
all right, I'd like to spin.
This one, you'll get an extra 5,000 if you get it. We'll just do it that way.
I'd like to spin.
Who got the last one right?
I just got the
Okay, so
toss up.
all right,
Bankrupt.
we'll do this one, and then we'll call it a day.
I thought it was gonna land on bankrupt. I was gonna.
All right, 2,500 a letter.
T.
Nope.
Cool.
Spin.
Real fucking cool.
You got to guess a letter.
500 mass.
I got a feeling your whole family's going down.
M.
Matilda.
Spin it.
See Matilda?
Terrible movie.
Yeah, I have to watch it like weekly.
Do you really?
It's like Amelia's favorite movie.
That's a pretty Samantha movie.
Yeah.
Spin it.
Oh, that word isn't the.
Oh
Take a
man.
D.
Almost just spit my beer everywhere.
Do you?
All the
Spin.
time.
Spin.
Spin it.
Bankrupt. Bankrupt.
It's really kind of rude that the host is rooting against me.
I'm rooting against everybody.
Yeah, that's fair.
900.
Can I take a
No, you can't take an A.
P?
I hate this game.
Nope. Souls.
Spin, baby.
Can I
You don't have a
take-
choice.
Can I take friends and family for an 800? Daily double?
600.
Oh,
Make it
all
count, Souls.
family.
We're gonna go with
God, buy vowel.
what?
Don't worry, he will if he gets this letter.
Spend your banked cash.
H.
Nope.
Man, imagine you go on Wheel of Fortune, you only kind of play semi-okay and come home with 17 Gs.
Kendall.
Just an FYI, you do not take that home.
No, you do. You could spend
All right.
that on so much brazzers. It'd be awesome.
So
You're
is this a
talking-
spin?
He's going to rip through OnlyFans for the last month it's active.
You're talking
Spin.
like
I did.
30 to
Oh, sorry.
40
All right.
years
G.
of brazzers premium.
Nope. Mock, you're up.
Oh, give me a spin. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. All right.
450.
S. Spin.
I remember what this one is now. This is a tough one. This is like one of the toughest ones.
I meant. God damn it! I meant to say buy a fucking vowel. Too.
Good thing I didn't put anything in you. Mass, you're up.
Hold on.
Oh, you can't look things
No, don't
up.
text Ashley.
No. I was looking at
That's one of the best jokes we have on the show.
Well, he does it all the time.
I know it.
Come on, Mass.
I think a lot of times
Five,
he forgets,
four.
I think he forgets he's on video.
Mock, that's 141 years of browsers premium.
Tell me.
You already
Win.
know the monthly
I get it
price, huh?
I just Googled it.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You looked at your credit
Nah,
card
no,
statement.
that's not true because Massey buys the yearly installation.
Listen, you really start
Get
to see
2
your
months
savings.
free. Oh my
You really
god.
start to see your savings in September.
2 months free. Anything for more Phoenix Marie.
What big tits at work.
Oh, got a dentist appointment. Doctor's adventure as it is.
I actually get 500.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it landed on bankrupt.
No, that was him. It was Mock.
Can I get a
For the
C?
upteenth time.
See?
C.
Nope. Souls.
He's tucking that
I like to buy
cat.
14 vowels.
You can't because there's only 5.
No, he wants to guess the number 14.
We're gonna go with L.
Remember the scene of Family Guy? Can I get another Q and the Batman team?
And then he gets it. I like how, remember, that was cool too because they did it like
I like
that.
to buy a
that
vowel.
okay.
A.
Guess I'm done talking. I liked it too because they don't do it anymore, but they used to like back in the 90s. They did that like panoramic shot where you
Yeah.
could pick the prizes.
Spin.
You don't want to just solve the puzzle and bank the 150.
I'm not very good at this game.
Yeah, you got bankrupt.
Like, Kendall, guess it, bitch.
Is my turn?
Yeah,
I like to solve the puzzle.
go ahead.
Is it Yadier and Jose Molina?
Way to just leave Benji out. I think it'd be awesome if they made
Alright.
a board.
Congratulations, Kendall.
Yeah, Kendall, congratulations.
Hey,
Wait.
guess what? You still suck.
Here's the thing, Paul.
Yeah.
I think you got to get one more, and it's for,
No, I'm done with this.
it's for $5,000, or make it for 19,500.
I can't.
Oh,
Can only be 10,000.
all right.
Well,
Oh,
did that
man,
one.
so it's up to me.
Who did this one?
You guys got to help.
LeBron James Harden.
Oh, LeBron James Harden.
Is there?
I think we did all the puzzles. Kendall won.
I don't think we did all 15.
I think we did.
We went through quite a lot of toss-ups.
Yeah, we went through them pretty fast.
It's okay.
It was a good game, though. Good game, Paul.
Yeah, we did them.
what-
Music City Miracle.
Why can't like you be happy for me? Like,
Because it's you.
yeah, like I.
What's
suck
the most
everything up.
amazing is that. Oh, I stopped doing the right wheel. That's why.
Yeah, next week, we're going back to Weakest Link, bitch.
He's just out to demonize me.
Kendall,
So-
congratulations.
If you guys
Thank
want, we can do this in the future, and I can add things like the mystery wheel, where there's like a thing, like a shot, like a private stock
Does
shot.
Kendall go to the showcase thing? I want to see
What's
him do
Kendall's
that.
punishment?
I didn't set up the
Oh.
showcase.
Well, the thing
Can
is,
I
too,
see my gift?
I still get the punishment.
I will not tell you what your gift is. You will see it next
man.
week.
What's Kendall's punishment?
I will also not. All right, do
All
you guys really want to know what it is? Do you want to know, or do you want to be surprised next week?
I want to be surprised.
Yeah, that's
I want to know.
They're gifts.
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, because you didn't get any. So do you want to know? All right, I'm going to tell you. The gift is that next week I'm bringing a Hofbrau mini keg for Kyle and for Mock, and Kendall can't have any of it.
yeah.
Can I have some?
Kendall actually can't drink beer on the show next week at all,
Huh.
or
We-
any
we're the
alcohol.
real winners.
That was
well.
today's
Yeah.
prize.
We're actually off.
Can I have some even though I didn't win?
That's
I
up
didn't
to
get a
them.
punishment.
It's up to them.
Hey guys, can I have some beer? Cool.
As long as you don't give it to Kendall.
All right.
There's no promises on that. Kendall, do I need to do anything now, or do you want to just? I'll just do it.
Kyle, how's the Hofbrau?
Yeah, guys. We do it
Oh,
every year,
bro,
but
good. Jagenheiser.
where's the mouse?
Good. How was your Hagenhauser?
Listen, this is a great beer, Hagenhauser.
Like-
The Hofbrau's so good.
What was it?
It's Hofbrau. I don't know what you said, but it's Hofbrau.
I love it. It's my favorite
I
Oktoberfest.
love it so much. This is like the best time of year for beer because it's always around this time of like the summer where I'm kind of like tired of IPAs.
But it's cool too because people start pumping out some really good last second IPAs.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, like softball, like summer season just, and I've been fucking drinking Budweisers by like the tenfold every week. So the Oktoberfest is just a nice like reset. They're all good beers except for the Sam Adams one, but they're all pretty good.
Sam Adams was rough.
It's so bad. I drink them, but they're bad.
I'm looking to see if I can land a barrel of Oktoberfest for Amelia's birthday party. Hofbrau.
A barrel?
Like a half keg.
Oh, okay.
And whatever's left, we bring it here.
What if we get it, but we don't even bring it to the party, and we just bring it here?
Because we can't do it, the five of us. We can't do it and get
How
home.
many beers are in there?
140 something.
Oh man, I miscounted.
And a half barrel. It's like 140 something.
All right, there's 5 of us. All right, you get Mike down. We'll get some people. We'll get reinforcements.
No, that's not the problem. Getting the reinforcements is the problem. Getting home is the problem.
Listen, Kyle will make sure everybody.
Kyle has
gets
like $500 worth of Uber gift cards he can't figure out how to use. He's not. I'm not joking. His top drawer has like $200 worth of
Why
Uber
do
gift
you
cards.
not
You
know how
can't
to
Can I
use them?
have that?
because it's like a weird thing where like you can't like you have to put it in ahead of time and like build a balance. You
Don't
can't
do that.
right, but he always forgets about it and he wants to use it when he's getting an Uber and you can't do it. Yeah, Hofbrau's awesome. All
Yeah.
kinds of fun stuff.
I think we're going to be having this a couple more times before.
Yeah.
the
I'd like to
season's
do
done.
it through October.
You guys are invited, by the way, to Amelia's birthday party since I
Oh,
dropped
thank
that
you.
on there. It's in 2 weeks.
You know,
Are we-
Kendall's only going because you're getting a keg of
Yeah.
Hofbrau.
Are we doing a Labor Day show?
I think we
We'll see.
almost always have, but I mean, we'll play it by ear. See what happens. If not, we'll have something pre-recorded for you.
Yeah. Or we could do
Probably
like
Tonight Show.
a call-in thing. Could do like a mini show.
Skip action.
All right.
I can't go that week. I'm getting my orthodontist appointment.
You're getting an orthodontist appointment?
Yes, I'm making one.
He just got to make the appointment at 9 o'clock at fucking night.
He lights a bunch of candles in a bathtub.
Well, if we can make it work, I think that's a deal because that would be the perfect show to do the NFL season preview. Because right before the season starts.
I think this year for the Stein holding contest,
That's the week that Sebby's going to come on. So
Even better.
I think
He
for
can't
the-
talk anything but football, so.
I think for the Stein holding contest, we go 2 arms.
All right. Actually, yeah, if we can
sounds terrible.
if we can do the Labor Day show, you would really like it. Because his
I love
friend
Labor Day.
No, but Sebi's coming on. Big Garoppolo supporter.
Is he really?
Button
he's a
heads.
49ers fan.
Yeah, but still.
But
gross.
I want to see you really just take ties with him.
And be like,
So,
that guy's
Mark.
fucking bad.
Mock. You say it freely. My football opinions are bad. Yes.
For the most part.
His are worse.
I don't.
He thinks the
disagree
49ers are going to be good.
I don't disagree on the Garoppolo thing, but
He thinks Nick Bosa is the best defensive player in the NFL. And that Richard
So-
Sherman was a top 3 cornerback last year.
Oh, that's bad. But I mean, the Bosa thing, you can make an argument.
No,
I
you
guess.
can't. You can't.
But that's better than the Sherman thing.
Yeah. Mark, we're
Listen,
gonna
Facebook is Getting Sports with Drunk. Twitter and Instagram is at GSWD_4.
Make sure to use the hashtag GSWD for all your daily uses, whether it's using our knowledge to fuck up your fantasy football draft or thinking you had a shot as a Mets fan earlier this season.
We had a good year.
Be sure. It's not even over yet. Be sure to
It is for them.
like, subscribe, and comment on Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio,
Hold on,
and
hold on,
Spotify.
hold on.
Also,
Hold on,
like,
hold on, hold on.
That in there. Why
Yeah,
can't you just
Kendall. We're signing off, and you are
also
pulling-
start liking and commenting and subscribing on any of our social media stuff because we are we're increasing.
You want this?
All right, the guys. All right.
Go ahead, Paul.
We're increasing our social media presence in the process of, as well as responding to comments.
I'm still drinking a beer on the ride home.
we
I
recently-
haven't lined up.
Just start drinking in the Stein.
Yeah, he's gonna do it in the Stein on the way home.
You
Kendall, real quick, PPRN products.
I didn't know Kendall was married to 2 people in the room.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, my goodness.
What's better, Rebecca Massey or Christopher Sanderson?
So a lot of shows on the network. It's the Boo Show is moving up in the lineup. Still still Thursdays, but very bad pour. But moving.
That Stein is 2/3 foam.
But moving to 7 o'clock versus 8, so stay tuned for that. That starts next week, I believe. Peter Pino Show, Wednesdays 7:30 to 10:30.
To give the listeners an idea of how much foam there is in your Stein right now, I think if you put your erect cock in the Stein, you still wouldn't touch beer.
You wouldn't.
I think I would just make it.
No, you wouldn't. Yeah, you would just do it so that you could like alien drink that beer.
This is
Tip
true.
would get damp.
This is
Kendall has
true.
an alien mouth penis, so it just kind of pops another penis out.
That's right. Mike Rotola, he kind of reshuffled the shows that he's been doing now.
Reshuffle.
He's doing a metal show now. That started
What kind
this
of show?
week. Metal.
What kind?
Like he talks,
Steel.
Thank you.
Metagross.
Yeah, a lot of different stuff. Tattoos, hard rock, all that stuff. Very cool. He still does his show with his wife, Friday Night Delight. Those Fridays. Fridays at 5. Mixtape Saturday, every other Saturday. Just I think there's a big Labor Day show coming up. I don't know the lineup yet. And every Saturday is the concert. So stay tuned. A lot of different stuff.
Getting sports with drunk.
No, nobody
right.
commented. I just nailed that note, and that was bullshit.
You did. You did.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna
All right.
have some afternoon delight.
Next line.
Yeah.
Kendall, how do I take us out here?
Oh man. So is that YouTube page with our show still up?
Go over there and fix it.
Yep. Just start playing music.
Listen, just X out of Audacity.
Just play some music and just
Mute everything.
fade us out.
All right. We'll see you guys live on the other side next week.
Yeah.